Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Welcome to
Car before the horse, we run it. Car before the horse, we run it. Car before the horse, we run it.
SBC Nation, stand up! SBC Nation, stand up!
Yeah, Gavin X Mr. Walker in the ring. Two married men, yeah, we built for the stain. From the ghetto to growth, yeah, we changing the view. Trying to elevate the people, bringing truth to the youth. Yeah, we came from the bottom, but we aiming for better. Family man, real talk, yeah, we built to weather every storm, every lie, yeah, we cut through the fake. Trying to show our people how to move and create. Yeah, single by choices, yeah, we speaking the game. Yeah, truth over lies, yeah, we setting the flame. If it's real, we stamp it. If it's fake, we expose. Yeah, the message too strong, now the whole world knows. Yeah, yo, hit the like, don't just watch, engage. Yeah, could he subscribe, join the movement, get paid? I cash app if you rock with the vibe. Yeah, super chats, let your voice come alive. Yeah, knock, chillin', but he watching it close. Boom. Keisha got opinions, yeah, she do the most. Yeah, we break it all down, yeah, we keep it legit. Yeah, real conversations, yeah, we standing on it. It's bigger than views, yeah, it's deeper than clout. We speak for the ones trying to figure it out. From the struggle to structure, yeah, we building a way. Trying to turn lost minds into leaders one day.
Oh, we ride.
Let's go!
Car before the
Truth over lies, yeah, we ready to go. If you rockin' with the real, better sing this song. Yeah, feel the Regal Rumble, yeah, the name ring bells. Yeah, car before the horse, yeah, we giving them hell. Yeah.
car before the horse.
Now the Regal Rumble.
Car before the horse.
When the night ring bells.
Car before the horse.
Car before the horse production.
Car before the horse.
Welcome to the fight.
Car before the horse.
Welcome to the fight. Welcome to the fight.
To the Regal Rumble.
On the Regal Rumble. Car before the horse production.
Step in the ring. Step out the way.
Hell in the car before the horse, we the voice of the streets. Gavin X Mr. Walker, bringing truth every week. From the bottom we rose, now we preach what we know. Married men, real life, trying to help people grow. Hell in the car before the horse, yeah, the movement is real. If you feel what we say, better like, share, and build. Hit subscribe, don't hide, let the message expand. SBC Nation worldwide, yeah, we taking a stand.
We done seen it all, from the struggle to the pain. Trying to break them cycles, elevate the whole game. From the ghetto, but we think we ain't stuck in the past. Trying to show the next generation how to build something that lasts. Single by choices, yeah, we speaking on the truth. Truth over lies, yeah, we reaching for the youth. No gimmicks, no cap, just facts in the booth. Trying to wake them all up, yeah, we bringing the proof. I hit the cash out,
Support the show.
I super chat tab,
Let it flow.
carry that light go.
Don't be slow.
We act subscribe now.
Let's go.
Yo, nug in the cut, yeah, he peeping the scene. Bon Quisha talking loud, know exactly what I mean. We break it all down, yeah, we keep it a stack. Real conversations, yeah, we never hold back. Yeah, two married men still standing on cold, trying to guide our people off that self-destruction. The road is bigger than content, yeah, it's deeper than views. It's a mission for the culture, we got something
Y'all
to
in the car
prove.
before the horse, we the voice of the streets. Gavin X Mr. Walker, bringing truth every week. SBC Nation strong, yeah, we locked in tight. Truth over lies, yeah, we ready to fight. Y'all in the car before the horse, yeah, the real ones relate. From the struggle to success, yeah, we changing the fate. Hit that like, subscribe, don't just sit and observe. If you rockin' with and support what you heard.
Car before the horse. Car before the horse.
Oh, car,
Welcome to the show.
We had it backwards, now we shifting the course.
Yeah,
Car before the horse production.
we live. Welcome to
Car before the horse production.
We live.
Rock hammer, where truth get tested and pressure make diamonds. Two married men, straight out the mud, trying to build something better for our people.
This that Regal Rumble where the real ones speak. From the block to the boardroom, we rise every week. Truth over lies, yeah, we cutting through the noise. Single by choices, now we guiding the boys.
SBC Nation, we see you. Day ones, new subs, we appreciate you.
From single by choices to truth over lies. We been giving y'all game, no disguise.
Nug, nug in the building. Bone Keisha watching close. We breaking down culture while the world do the most. This ain't just content, this a movement. We talking accountability, structure, improvement.
Yeah, this ain't just content, this a movement. We talking accountability, structure, improvement.
Yeah, we shaking the scene. Married men with a vision. Yeah, we building a team. From the struggle to success, yeah, we changing the view. If it's truth over lies, then it's rocking with you.
Hit that like button up, subscribe to the channel, good. Cash app lit and super chats running with.
If you rocking with the message, then support the show. Car before the horse production.
Car before the horse, now we back in alignment.
The Regal Rumble.
Where true me refinement.
Car before the horse production. Healer. Car before the horse production.
Yeah. Y'all already know what it is. Yeah, we back in the building, let's go. Yeah. Where the Regal Rumble is. Yeah, we back in the building, let's go. Yeah. Where the Regal Rumble is. Yeah, we back in the building, let's go. Where the Regal Rumble is. Real ones talking. If you know, then you know. Car before the horse, had to flip the whole vision. Now we lined up right. Yeah, we moving with precision from the gutter to growth. Yeah, we speak with intention. Married man, real life, not no internet fiction. Gavin X on the mic. Yeah, I stand on business. Trying to build up kings, not promote these gimmicks. If it don't make sense, then we gotta correct it. SBC Nation, yeah, we highly respect it. Mr. Walker stepping in, yeah, the truth gets spoken. Lot of homes fell apart, yeah, the structure was broken. We ain't here for the games, we applying the pressure. Trying to guide our people to a whole nother level. From single by choices to truth over lies. We been dropping real game, cutting through the disguise. If it's real, we salute it. If it's fake, we expose it. Yeah, the message hit different when you actually live it. Nug in the cut. Bomb Keisha got opinions at the end. Nug in the cut. Bomb Keisha got opinions at the end. Nug in the cut. Bomb Keisha got opinions. Ay, be breaking down culture while the world steady tripping. Ay, with a Regal Rumble. Yeah, the crown stay heavy, we don't fall. Ay, with a Regal truth over lies. Yeah, the story been told. Listen, two married men from the trenches, still standing, still building, trying to show you it's another way. This ain't hate, this is game. Hit that like button goes, don't play with it. Subscribe, go, yeah, stay with it. Cash app lit if you rockin' with the flow. Super chats on, yeah, support the show. If you SBC Nation, then you already know. Where the Regal Rumble is. Yeah, I'm shaking up the game, let's go. Where the Regal Rumble is. Car before the horse. Now we running the show. Yeah, we back in the building, let's go.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Welcome. Live Regal Rumble Monday Night Madness brought to you by
Car before the horse production.
We live. Welcome to
Car before the horse production.
It's Monday night. How you feeling, Mr. Walker?
Yes, sir. Welcome in. We are back. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, El Nug Nugs and Le Bonquishas. Welcome to Cart Before the Horse Monday Night Rumble in affiliation with the Bougie Negro Podcast, and also, as all you Negroes know, in association with Ain't No Fun Once the Rabbits Got the Gun Entertainment. What's going on with you this fine Monday Night Rumble?
In the big name of Jesus, you hear me?
Welcome in. Cart Before the Horse, SBC Nation. Make sure you guys hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. We back in the house. All right, y'all hear Mr. Walker a little bit hoarse, sounding like RFK Jr. or the third, but we gonna make it through, folks.
Whether or not y'all go put some spec on my horse voice or not, come on, this fine May 11th, 2026. As you can see, Gavin X and I are very much still in this mix, reporting live to you jive chickens from this wonky, ever-changing dating, mating, and rage baiting market. Y'all see that person on that thumbnail? We on the front lines. I wish I could talk like RFK. We're on the front lines, god dang it. Look at it. We had war. The time is now. It's time to fight or time to perish.
Man.
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka!
So shout out to everybody in the chat. We see y'all coming in. All right, we gonna slow cook tonight. So make sure y'all hitting the like button as y'all coming in. Let the folks come in. Y'all know this ain't typical Monday night, but we in the house.
Y'all see what it is? This is red alert, huh? Code 3, whatever is the most critical code out there. Code red, code black. It's individuals like this. There are the primary reasons. The primary reasons why there is such a big divide between modern day men and women. Just spreading hate and vitriol throughout the internet. That's the problem. Too many hurt souls up here. And that one there, that G thing, that's what I'm sorry, called Miss G thing. That there, grande elite time.
Man. So make sure y'all sit back, have some wine. Like I said, we got a whole crazy show here tonight. We talking, are black men or black women safer with the system than with black men? All right. She say black men ain't ish. We gonna mind through this.
Absolute madness. You know what? Nothing's off the table. The question has been asked. We here now. I guess we having this wicked ass discussion.
Man, so hit the like button, people. Shout out to Lee Turner, been a member 22 months. Says hit the like button coming in.
Appreciate you, Brother Lee. Always coming through. Thank you, sir.
Man, so take a second, folks.
Hit that like button. Subscribe. Don't front cash out. Support the show. Super chat. Let it flow. SBC Nation, we see y'all. Call the photo horse. Stands tall.
Shout out to SBC Cart Before the Horse Nation.
That part. And shout out to brother Lee Turner, comes with a super sticker as well.
Appreciate you, brother.
And brother Postman come through gifting a membership.
Shout out to brother Postman Sports over there, Mailbox Sports. Make sure y'all go in there, check him out, and subscribe. The brother gonna be covering all the mini camps, all the new developments going on in the NFL. Shout out to the brother. He over there cooking up. Make sure you support or you ain't black.
And you ain't black.
So shout out to brother Postman. We appreciate you, brother.
For sure.
So here we go. Make sure y'all hitting the like button. Before we even get there, we're going to build up to, before we get to this synthetic G. Shout out to Ebony Dean. It's synthetic. So yeah, that's the name. That's the name. That's what we're going to call her, at least y'all. That is synthetic in the house. Watch your mouth.
Yeah. You know, they got synthetic intelligence. How about synthetic idiocracy, synthetic madness? We here. We in the age of AI. It's already upon us. It's a lot. It's a lot of factors against us men. Right now, we're going to explore the madness of synthetic G.
And you know what sparked off a lot of this is the conversation with this ninja here. We covered this the other day with this dusty, funky ninja. And he putting batteries in people back. Like you said, I done found out he's an egregious character.
You know, and here we go. Today's modern hurt sister, y'all love y'all broke-wristed ninja. They don't even like y'all. I find that to be odd to think this could really truly be an ally when melanated women and ninjas like this want the same daggone thing.
I mean, wicked work. And shout out to Divine. He come through, says, Mr. Walker look like Broly Games. Do these.
I ain't familiar with Broly Games. I'm going to look it up.
Appreciate you, Divine. And shout out to Uncle Tall. Says, geez, Mr. Walker, what overweight woman used that shirt to wipe her ass with? He says, you don't smell like that, do you?
That's a good one. See, good go. I knew that was coming. If you don't think I knew this was coming, I did. Appreciate you, OG. Thank you for the, the boost.
And OG always come back like he do with 25 in the cash app. He says, good evening, brothers and SBC Nation chat.
Appreciate you, man.
There you go. Thank you for the compliments. So here we go, folks. Make sure y'all hitting the like button. I'm gonna let this play for a second because we don't want to hear much about it, but it sets the tone for what they're saying.
It has now come to the time that we have a conversation. I've been saying for years on this show that black men need to have a conversation, black men alone. We have got to figure out what is going on with us. This is not something that black women can help us with. This conversation does not include black women. Black women stand down and stand to the side. Black men need to have a kumbaya amongst themselves. And I'm going to niche this out a little more. And it's heterosexual black men. I'm going to catch a lot of flack for this, but I'm going to say it out loud with my whole chest. Straight black men are the cancer of the black community. That's
you a lie, and the truth ain't in you.
And we already been here, but it's still as nonsensical the second or third time we done heard it. All right, straight black men. He made a point to emphasize that point. That's the context, you heterosexual ninjas.
What do you know, ninja? Just a real question. No emotion. What do you know? Have you had the opportunity as a male to converse with other, upstanding men? Do you have output from both sides? Or is the primary and only information you getting from tainted, jaded gatekeepers and hyenas? The answer is the second, the latter. So hush up. You up here with he got a biased outlook on it. You don't talk to men like this. You see what I'm saying? You don't talk to men like this. He won't be having this energy. I'm serious. I'm a little triggered. I'm gonna shut up. He won't be talking to men like this.
where it starts and that's where it stops. Ladies, I'm here to tell y'all something. All this shit that y'all got going on, some of y'all, not all of y'all, with the gays and with the trans, let it go. Your issue is not a trans woman. Your issue is not a punk or not a sissy. Your issue is all of our issue. Straight black men. Straight black men are the enemy to the gays. Straight black men are the enemy to the trans. Straight black men are who are causing harm to the girls and the women.
You a lie. And the truth ain't in you.
I mean, propaganda. Some of these people are agents, plants, whatever you want to call them. They are not like us, because this is pure ignorance as a black man. I guess he don't identify anymore, but you are. So you speaking this against yourself.
We can't be so distracted. We can't observe and identify what's currently happening and what has happened in the past. This is modern day MK Ultra / COINTELPRO activity. I would not be surprised. We don't know allegations. I wouldn't be surprised if somebody in a black suit snuck this ninja a envelope full of money and said, "Say this." That's what time it is. That's how insidious and just damn outright direct they are today. He ain't trying to fix nothing. What is the desired outcome of this male's message?
That's where it's at. Now, y'all can shoot the messenger. Y'all can call me all type of fat in the shade room and all the other blog sites that's going to pick this up and I'll eat it. But you'll never see a situation where girls and women walking around saying they scared of the gay boys. They scared of their life for the gay boys. They don't want to be around the gay boys. It ain't us going around with these fragile ass egos, can't take rejection. We've got to ask ourselves, and I don't even know if the black straight male collective can even answer this question because their egos tend to be so fragile. How is it we are raising boys with these fragile ass egos that feel it is okay to slam girls on their head for saying no? Why is it that we have to make the females of the community make all the adjustments? It's not fair. Straight black men are the cancer of the black community. Argue with your man.
That's a lie.
No.
You're a liar.
That's a lie. Lying. So stop. First of all, with this whole femicide thing, y'all got to put that to rest. And then another thing is, he's saying straight black men. So we sitting here saying, well, I mean, we won't be able to exist anymore. How are we going to make more babies? And then just like him, the women done said it. They said we don't need straight men. We need zesty men. We can use his batter to make the babies. And he going to raise strong men or not. Don't know.
In general, he's speaking in absolutes. He's talking about all straight black men. But then at the end, he gives us a direct look at exactly the caliber ninja he's talking about. He's talking about individual males that are so unhinged and broken via single mom households that if you don't give them your number, they're going to slam you on your head. Yes, there may be a ninja out there like that. We ain't denying that. But that ain't nowhere near the general population majority, not even close. We talking about one-offs. Stop it. And like I said, we understand the circumstances in which he came into this world. Talking about a particular kind of low, dirty ninja. I like this dude, man.
Just wonky. And Divine Photos come through. Defy Ball says more sisters need to call out the Zesties, the Transformers. He says they are the ones trying to replace women. The enemy seduce you with lies to pounce on you.
So I say it's a conflict of interest, Brother Divine. They all want the same thing, a black man. How interesting.
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka! So that's kind of the tone setter right there. We talking about, are black women safer with the system than black men? And the system is just ambiguous. I guess we'll mine through that as we get through the show tonight. It's a lot here.
Y'all did it. They chose the bear. Here we are. This dude talking about sisters are afraid of straight black men. I told you, like, identify your man as a dog. Would you rather be out in the forest with a dog that's dominant that you may at times kind of be intimidated by because of his physical prowess, what it can do for you and protect you? Or would you rather be out there with a little sassy Chihuahua dog in the wilderness that can't do nothing but hide behind you when the bear come. Y'all don't get it. There are levels to life. Keep dealing with these ninjas.
Man. And shout out to brother Stuntman Kareem. He says, Zesty Horace Grant just up there rage baiting, a desperate attempt to go viral. We shouldn't even take this clown serious.
I feel you, Stuntman Kareem. Welcome to the rage baiting.
Man. Seriously. Appreciate you, brother. So like I say, that's going to transition us here, and we going to mind through this stuff. Who's the problem, really?
Here we go.
We at Church's Chicken.
You ain't so mean, fuck. You ain't customer service.
Go back your business.
I know who I need to speak to the manager in charge, the general manager.
I give you what you give me.
Why is she allowed to do this?
Because I'm allowed to do whatever I give me.
Why is that allowed? Because I've worked customer service, I've been a cashier. I don't care how nasty and how you feel like the customer is. You cannot give them that energy back. You cannot give that energy back. No, you cannot. You work for churches. Churches don't work for you.
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka! Two things is true. Yeah. I mean, I would say don't be an a-hole to people, but at the same time, he gonna say you can't get that energy back. You can't. I don't know what kind of energy you gave her, brother, but she doing this right in front of her boss. Clearly, she don't care. He said, "Who the manager? This ninja back here. He probably, sleeping with the women. We know the situation. I mean, he the manager at Church's Chicken.
He ninjas is greasy, just like the chicken y'all serve it up. Yeah, either knocking them down and or up under the gynocracy. Actually, those two go hand in hand. Yeah, insidious, predatory nug. They got a position of power. He always under the gynocracy, and he always gonna abuse them cheeks back there in the deep freezer. Wicked work. See, who's the problem in this situation? I say both. I gotta say both. I can't respect how this brother has come completely out of masculine frame. What the heck? And this sister here, it's your job. I done had enough jobs. I done work enough customer service. Do your job. You can't go to work every day battling, man. This may be a message for some of y'all. Do not go to work every day battling. It's going to give you stomach ulcers. Don't do it. They both wrong. He need to be more masculine. Why? To get a desired outcome and not be yelling and arguing with no woman. And she need to be more pleasant and feminine. Good luck.
No, you cannot. You work for churches. Churches don't work for you. Churches don't work for you. You gotta keep a positive attitude regardless.
Not if you give me a nasty one. I give you.
No, then you don't need to work with them.
What are you missing? No, I don't know how to deal with out there on the street. I'm not going nowhere.
You gonna stop out there to the company right there.
And if you don't stop talking to me,
I ain't talking to you in no.
Hell!
Yeah, she's sleeping with the manager. He said, if you keep it up, I'm going to send you home. She said, I ain't going nowhere. He said, well, stop talking to him like that. She said, tell him to stop talking to me. He ain't no threat. She like, ninja, you ain't going to send me home. I got dirt on you.
See what I'm saying? Nug always get caught up with his lack of weenie discipline. Now she double wrong now. The manager has spoken. See, that's why I said these ninjas always up under the gynocracy. Ain't no true respect. They tolerate you, ninja. You lucky I can't yell. They tolerate you. She said, tell him to stop first. I'll stop if he stops. Gynocratic order. First, you must bow down to the women, and then they will tolerate you and pat you on your pathetic head.
And if you don't stop talking to me,
I ain't talking to you in no kind of way. I just asked you, why are you so mean? You don't be mean and rude to your customers.
And you don't give me your ass and I give you mine.
See what I'm saying? Why is she allowed to do that?
Because.
Why is that allowed?
Because you giving it.
No, I'm not giving you anything, and I'm still a customer in this establishment. I'm a customer in this establishment. You don't have the right to give nobody that energy back. I know how it works. I've been a cashier.
It might be time to go vegan, brother. It might be time to, start growing your own food. Quit eating Church's Chicken. Walking up here dealing with pure ignorance. This woman ain't got nothing to lose. She probably making $865 and she's sleeping with the manager. So she like, what?
And this poor brother up here, it sounds like he may be up here looking for a little bit of get back. He say, you can't do this. He wanted to tell the customer always, right? He said, I worked as a cashier. Yeah, he said, I've been in your position. I've been told to shut up, boy, and do your job. He said, now I'm passing this down to you. And no, because she ranks higher in the gynocracy, brother. Y'all can never be equal. You will always be subservient to her, whether you are serving her or she's serving you. Interesting.
Man. And Black Unity come through. Says these clowns need to start to understand before anyone puts on the uniform, they are a person first. Stop disrespecting people because you think you can.
Amen, Black Unity. I live by that. Yeah, folks at work. Amen.
Man. Yeah! Boom, oh, yeah, this brother appeared to be dusty as hell. It's just a terrible situation.
These the ninjas they talking about. This is not all of us.
I've been a cashier.
Didn't even get to swipe the card one time and all my food stamps gone. And y'all telling me that I gotta, man, my kids gonna be hungry for 30 days? It's no fucking way. Like, there's no way. Like, how do y'all make hold people accountable for some shit that other people is doing? Man, listen. They replacing the tandem benefits, but not the food stamps to feed the kids? Yeah.
Nice bonnet.
This shit happened out the country. Like my food stamp card, my food stamps was selling out. I ain't been down there in the
You a lie, and the truth ain't in you.
This is the food stamp office. And it's Bonquisha on Bonquisha, kind of cannibalism. Normally it's Becky behind the counter, but now it's a bunch of Bonquishas. They like, look, you ain't got no more food stamps. She's saying somebody took her card out the country and spent her food stamps, and it wasn't her.
I heard that scheme before. Shout out to my folks. Yep. She said, why you going? She said, how y'all gonna try to hold me accountable for something somebody else did that I can't prove that's affected my kids? How you gonna hold me accountable? Madness. See, shout out to Uncle Sam, Big Daddy government. They made y'all think that this was how life was, that y'all could relinquish all accountability, and Uncle Sam was always going to come through with greens, beans, potatoes, tomatoes, lambs, dogs. It's over. T-Money, the orange demon up there in office, he said it's over. Y'all got to fend for yourselves. We tried to warn y'all. This is what it looks like when Bonquisha crying at the welfare office.
And so the title of tonight's show, are Black women safer with the system than Black men? This would be the system. She clearly ain't protected. You know, y'all were more protected back in the day where Big Daddy went out and worked and brought that check home to you. All right. So men, Bonquisha, you ain't the government can pull that rug at any time.
Thank you. You know what? Shout out to that show, Everybody Hates Chris. When I think about, us getting together with duty, responsibility, at our core, I think about that show and the father. Yeah, the father on that show, always working, always tired, always grinding, trying to save every penny. That's what it looked like when we worked together. And even in trying times, the woman still had the ability to maintain some softness. Now y'all hard as a rock.
Man.
Money.
And shout out to Pat, come through with a 10 ball. Says these people are possessed by them demons that were around during the flood in Noah time. Says nothing new under the sun. In my opinion, we are in the end times now, as prophesied.
I don't see no lies detected, Pat. Right on. I've been saying this getting biblical. Old Testament, not this fluffy New Testament madness. Amen, brother.
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka!
Man. And shout out to brother Sean Miller. Says, what's up, fellas? Dropping a hot 5 for your brothers. for Brother Walker for a few teaspoons of honey for that sickness and put some Theraflu in it.
Appreciate you, brother. Shout out to the missus. She made me some mullein tea. It's helping, I think.
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka!
There we go. We appreciate you, brother.
And the crazy thing is,
so you're taking the baby stuff?
Yeah, it's mine.
No, it's the baby's.
No, it's my parents' baby.
Nug.
So where are you moving it to?
Just him.
Parents?
To your parents? It's going to fit in your car?
No, the truck tomorrow.
So you're going to leave it outside?
Not yours?
It's the baby's. You're right. It's not mine. It's the baby's.
No, but you said I'm not in your life no more?
Yeah, you made that choice.
No, that's what you're saying.
That's what you did.
So you're making that choice.
Nugnificent. It says her baby daddy is taking the baby's crib in Bassinet because she says she don't want to be with him no more. And he said, I paid for this crib. I'm taking it. She said, where are you taking it? To my mama's house. All right. And he ain't even finished putting it together. First of all, he just put together the bassinet, little changing table. That the rest of the crib is back there. You got to attach it. Nug, start looking at them instructions. He was like,
Here to the now. To the now. Here to the now.
Amen. Shout out to the parenting experience from a man's point of view. Yeah, you start reading them instructions for these baby cribs. I just sat there and be like, this some bull jive. I just sat there and for a while, like talking to my wife, like, you see this? Why they doing this like this? The baby already here causing enough trouble. Now we got to be up here putting together Rubik's Cubes, jigsaw puzzles, and ish. Nevertheless, this is a lie. She lying on Nug. No. Nug ain't tripping because you don't like him no more. He don't trip off of that. Whatever. You'll be back tomorrow. But when he find out that you giving his sweet watery guts away, all bets are off. Absolutely off. He repoing everything. He taking cribs, ballers, fingernail clippers, that little squeezy thing you get the baby's boogers out. He taking everything when you get a cootie cat away.
Man. And I don't know what brand of Nug this is. He looked like he can do kung fu. Huh.
Everybody was kung fu fighting.
Yeah, I don't know. Who's that? Chung Lee? Jet Li?
Mm-hmm. That's exotic Nug. This prototype here. This the ninja that fits the one night stand situation. She saw him. She was overwhelmed by his drip. Whatever, she liked his hair. You see the brother chiseled. Yeah, he sound like he little smooth. It's over. Her cootie cat was like, what it do, ninja?
Man, shout out to Bruce Leroy. Who's the master? Who's the master?
Man, you ain't lying. We need to check who's the master. Leon King's been a while. Don Jeter come back and then they vanish. What that's about?
Not yours?
It's the baby's. You're right. It's not mine. It's the baby's.
No, but you said I'm not in your life no more?
Yeah, you made that choice.
No, that's what you're saying.
That's what you did.
So you're making that choice.
You made that choice.
I've been working and I've been trying to be a part of my kid's life. I keep telling Miss Huey that I don't want my son to have to go through anything that I went through. She have called me from the school because he's at the school acting up. And it's always the same thing. I'm the one getting blamed. Well, he get it from you or stuff like this. If he get it from me, let me correct it. All I asked you to do, she said she was having so much trouble. I asked her to let him come stay with me just for a year. Just so she can see herself. The difference. Miss Huey don't want to do that. Miss Huey told me, let me call my caseworker and see if I let them come stay with you, will my food stamps and my housing and all that change? All this is about money when it comes to with Miss Huey. All this is money. She look at the kids as money, as a dollar sign. That's how she see the kids. She used the kids to try to manipulate me to give money. And she can't say that she hasn't. I have sent money and then talk to the kids later and ask them, did they get their money? And they ask me what money.
Yeah, two things is true. It's unfortunate. We got to be careful when we plant our seeds. This woman clearly crazy and demonic. So you got to eat part of that. As you see, it's what the burden of a man. It's mostly ain't pretty. Yeah, our lives mostly unpretty, folks, believe it or not. So, I mean, you made these choices. And like he said, he said, send me the kids and she gonna call. And she said, as long as I can keep my food stamps and my housing, you can take them. And they said, no, if he get custody, if you sign over custody, you know, that's a whole different ball game.
As you said, it is unfortunate. This brother seemed pretty solid, but it is the burden of a man. Nevertheless, I see no lies detected. This brother ain't lying. He ain't fabricating. He's not exaggerating. He telling it just how it happened. He talked to her, gave her that option. Salute to this brother. You trying, brother. Kudos. You get a badge from Mr. Walker, little gold star ninja. He said, I told her. He having trouble in it, whatever the child, he or she, I'm sorry, I can't remember, having problems in the school, let the child come to me for a year. That's a man. He said, I will show you change. I will walk it like I talk it. In that instance, if she was looking out for the best interest of her child, she should have simply said, game on, ninja. Come on. Be the dad you claim that you are. But instead, she said, I got to make sure my money don't get funny, baby. You know, my money young first. That baby comes second, third, fourth. I'll holler back at you.
Man. So, yeah, fellas, the net of it, you got to stop playing your seeds in these demonic women. Like you say, this been going on. There's too many cautionary tales in the world. I'm sure you got uncles and cousins and friends. Too many examples on the internet for us to make these mistakes and then play victim. Or granted, you might have a case, but it is very unfortunate because look at these white judges. They don't care about you. You ain't amongst a court of your peers or anybody that respects you. They want to keep you in the system, keep the money coming. It's a game now. They know this is an evil woman. Only person can take you off the hook is the woman, you know, or if you get a good lawyer and she, starts smoking crack or something. But other than that, hell, she can only sign over the rights.
And it makes it more wicked. Like you said, they don't care. And these are two educated individuals, these two judges or whatever. They know the troubles that young boys go through being raised in single parent households. They are aware of the statistics. They are very much aware. I'd imagine it got to be some part of their daggone job, their profession. It's best that this boy's with his father from this day forward. It's over. That's what's in best interest of the child. Science proves so.
Miss Huey takes the money now that I seen. And she act like she don't.
Are you sending the money to the children directly or to Miss Huey?
They have Cash App cards. I'm sending it to their Cash App card. And Miss Huey have access to all that.
When did you give them the Cash App cards?
No, she ordered the Cash App cards for them.
Okay.
So I can send them money.
When did she order them approximately?
It's a Ponzi scheme. Yeah, you just got to, obviously he in court, so he got to figure out how to get custody. Because like he said, he was giving her money, but she was misappropriating the funds. So he said, I want to give the money straight to the kids. So Bonquisha says, I got a bright idea. I'm going to order Cash App cards, herself. She ordered them where she got access, obviously, to all the accounts. And she said, just send the money to the cards I ordered. The money, you see what I'm saying? So she like, I'm going to misappropriate these funds one way or the other.
In this way, I just make it look better. The way the U.S. tend to do before they do wild stuff. At least make it look good on the outside. I gave them their own cards. You can send it to them directly. You can send it directly, and she can extract it directly. Done and done. And she ain't missing a daggone beat. Heinous in nature.
Have cards, I think, in. I'm asking him. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, he's the one right now who's testifying.
I cannot really tell you when she ordered them. I know in 2020 is when I was able to start sending them money directly from me to them. Because they would call me, before then they would call me and ask for things, and I would ask them, how you gonna get it? I'm not down there, and I'm not giving your mama no money, because when I was giving her money, she was giving it to her boyfriend. I don't know what happened between them for him to call me and confide in me everything that was going on in between him and her in their relationship, but he did. That's how I found out that she was giving the money that I was sending to him, and I cut it off.
Once again, burden of a man. Batman should never be able to beat that out of you. You should have took that to your grave. Like, my God. Now you the ninja that your baby mama was giving your money to Nug Nug. You don't want to be known as him during these cautionary tales. Now you are him.
That caliber Nug Nug, brother, yeah, he in there traumatizing your babies. This is the type of Nug Nug hunching on your baby mama with the baby still in the room type action. Taking the money from the kids. That's a low-life ninja dirtball. Yeah, man, sweet Jesus in the morning time. Yeah, I feel you, brother. You got to have proof, though. You see it, I feel you, he hurt. He enraged. But you got to have proof of this. You know, I'm like, hey, I got something I want to send you. You see, it's about what you can prove. Him saying that on this camera, they can't take that as truth unless she fesses up to it to some degree. She would have to fess up, or he got to show proof. Otherwise, it's just hearsay. We know it's true, though.
And I would say most of this falls back on Bonquisha. So she was just giving that man money. I'm sure he didn't know initially where it was coming from. And he probably got a guilty conscience why he told this ninja, like, look, you've been giving me your child support checks. I didn't even know where this money was coming from. She was just cash apping me, sending me money. The whole time it was the money you was giving her. She probably told him, like, one night drunk, like, yeah, this dusty ninja, that's why I be giving you his money. They do stuff like this, and here we are.
That is right. Excuse me. He did say that the boyfriend did contact him. He said, I don't know why, and Bonquisha starts spazzing out over there in her screen. I can't believe this ninja told my business. All right. Seemed like she the only wicked one in this scenario. That's good. The brothers is being wholesome. I likes that.
Well, I want to say wholesome, but they ain't, like I said, she the ringleader, but they all about to go in the pit because this is all egregious.
The wholesome pit.
Madness.
Fuck is you talking about?
This is Sparta!
You got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, know when to hide. You gotta count your blessings. You're sitting at the table. You hear me? Ooh, child, things will get brighter.
I know it feels good to get some of those things off your chest. Let the world know, let the authorities know how you have been wronged. But you got to be, as a man, you must be able to prove without a doubt everything that you say. You got to. It's the burden.
And shout out to Michael Mack says, salute to the wisdom.
Appreciate you, brother Michael Mack.
Appreciate you, brother. And Stevie D, been a member 30 months, says, good evening, nation.
Good evening, OG.
And Postman says she won dollars over discipline, but he might win.
We hope so, brother Postman.
So there you go. Yeah, like you said, good luck. Win what exactly? I mean, I don't know. Like I said, maybe partial custody or something. But she gonna make his life a living. You know what? You know, a lot of these guys, a lot of time the system ain't set up. They ain't about to just take the kids away from her. She didn't look like she was smoking rocks. And even if she was, that still ain't enough.
Hopefully he can get something like get the whole summer with the boy. You know what I mean? To be able to, I don't know, have a heavy impact may be able to convince the boy to stay with him full time. You know what I mean? Something like that. But it's a marathon, not a sprint. That's what you got to realize.
There you go. So yeah, there's that. You definitely get custody orders and court orders and all that. You can at least get every other weekend, like you said, summer times. Try to, get some type of leverage. Bonquisha don't even want that. Oh, my kids got to go with you for the summer. They get rid of child support order over little stuff like that because they don't want the kids going with you every week or whatever the case.
It's a fact. It's tough. That's why we say, brothers, to avoid all this malarkey, protect your seed for the precious asset that it is. Don't be out here planting it in tainted soil.
So here we go. We're going to get into the feature here tonight. Y'all see her on the thumbnail. We talking about men ain't ish. She says, are black women safer? They are safer with the system than with their own black men.
Foobar. Lies.
Here we go. Hit the like button. It starts here. She's over here talking about this whole Klay Thompson. This thing still got legs, and she going to give her take.
Sweet Jesus. Of course she is.
Because at the end of the day, we're not the only ones who can tell that there's a disgusting desire that black men have to denigrate black women. Yeah, those idiots blamed her song WAP. I asked these bandits will celebrate anything that hurts black women. Yeah, but then we gonna have to talk about black women and black women's response. Because how long do a group of people got to show you who they are before you just start believing them and acting accordingly? And I feel like that's a big issue with black women. I feel like the core issue with black women is this refusal to acknowledge and accept who black men are showing that they are. And as long as black women are going to refuse to acknowledge who black men are, stop living in fantasy, and jump into reality, the reality where they sitting up on social media, dragging you, calling you names, making white supremacist-esque memes. Because what's the difference between that raggedy meme that Bandits made? What's the difference between that and something that a white supremacist would do? Because it's almost giving birth of a nation. It's giving birth of a nation level propaganda against black women. That's what it is.
Oh boy. Here we go. So he's talking about that photo that we don't even know who made it, first of all. So don't put that on black. The one where, Meg bent over and all her boyfriends behind her lined up and Klay at the back with the roses. And she gonna say, hey, that's look like some white supremacists made. Y'all, and here we are.
Not true. That is how it ain't European men, black men, Hispanic. This is how men think. And it's logical. It is what it is. Keep telling y'all, you ain't got to like the rules to the game. It is what it is. Men want to be as close to the first and last person you ever been with. Women just want to be the last. They don't give us rat's patootie as long as they are the last. We accept that. Y'all accept that. These are the rules. Ain't no brother like Klay trying to wife up a woman where they can go into a room and she done been with 2, 3, 4 other guys and they all got raring, blaring egos and probably gonna let him know that they done had his wife bent over screaming to the moon. Y'all say, call it ego, call it what you want. It is what it is.
And shout out to Stuntman Kareem. Says her voice equals nails on a chalkboard.
Worse than mine, huh?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, she is annoying. We gonna make it through.
But then when I come out and I state an absolute fact and I say black men are showing up in black society as worse than white supremacists, people want to get in their feelings. I don't care about no bandit feelings. So Anton Daniels is just gonna have to go suck the dick that he want to suck. Because I'm gonna keep saying it. You are safer in a system of white supremacy than being in proximity to black men. Because how are black men out here constantly screaming about white supremacists?
Hair. This is nuts. You just got to walk it down slow. All right. She say black women are safer up under white supremacists, up under the Klan and Jim Crow and them on the plantation than with our melanated men. Me and Mr. Walker, my wife would be safer. I the contraire. I don't know what kind of men y'all are exposed to, but it's telling. The more y'all talk, Y'all ain't never been around good men. Y'all are broken women.
Absolutely not. That's insane. I can't even think about that. I can't even process what she just said. I ain't gonna hold y'all. I was not prepared. I was not fully prepared for this opponent. Sweet Jesus, the hate and vitriol. Goodness. Better with the oppressor. How, Sway? Sisters, this is why I get concerned. It ain't for us. We straight. It's for y'all. Y'all are going to speak this into existence. Y'all keep saying it. Y'all keep talking about how powerful y'all are, tapping into y'all divine this, divine that, hoopla. Y'all are going to speak this into existence. Y'all gonna wake up and in the middle of the night, and Master gonna be standing there with his little meat talking about, give me what you owe me. Since you're safer with him. Y'all wild as hell, man.
Yeah, and y'all seen what just happened with the Ashley Janae woman over in Africa. She was safer with the colonizer. How that work out? And I seen today they just released him from Africa. They finally gave him his passport back today. Her body been back, a week or two now. They done had the funeral and everything. They done did another autopsy and everything. And I guess yesterday or whatever, they just gave him his passport and said he free to go.
And our melanated sisters in bulk are defending that man. They are defending him. They don't have anything bad to say about that dude. All on the blue app. Y'all ain't got nothing bad to say about him. Like, he need to be the primary suspect. How in the world was that sister, may she rest in peace, how was that sister dating a rich millionaire man, turns up deleted, and now she got to go start a GoFundMe to bury her? Like, where we at? How is that a thing? How is he not paying for this? Showing some respect to his fiance. I'm gonna leave it alone, but he innocent, and our melanated sisters don't care. They're like, he good. Y'all ninjas fault.
There you go. So yeah, I'm sure they're gonna make a movie, a Lifetime movie or something out of that one day. It's unfortunate.
For sure, they're gonna make money off of it.
And shout out to Stephen James, gifted a membership.
Appreciate you, good brother Stephen.
White supremacy, being in proximity to black men. Because how are black men out here constantly screaming about white supremacists and the boogeyman, but you toe tagging and ridiculing and putting propaganda against your group of women more than I ain't seen no black female directed propaganda that white supremacists came out with. Please find me some. Please find me the propaganda, some recent propaganda that white supremacists put out about any black woman. I want to see it. Because y'all not going to tell me that Donald Trump Time magazine cover is worse than that raggedy ass meme that black men done made about a black woman. So when I say that black men are worse than white supremacists, I don't give a damn who gets mad or who cries. Because the proof is in the reality and the pudding. It's in the pudding. Yeah, and you should just never date the son of a bandit. I mean, this is the son of a bandit, so I don't know why everybody's surprised. I know one of Becky's sons when I see him. And that's why even with that alleged shooting at the White House Correspondents' Dinner, like, my radar immediately said this looked like one of Becky's sons. Biracial or not, it looks like one of Becky's sons. And lo and behold, it is one of Becky's sons. So let's see what Dusty Stephen A. Smith got to say while he's over here doing celebrity gossip content when he needs to be in the Supreme Court trying to get those rights back.
She all over the place. So now Klay Thompson is Becky's son, but he's still a black man. She just all over. Yeah, Becky's boy, but he's a black man. He evil. And it's like, it's just bad for a woman who allegedly got a black son herself. You know, nobody has fully confirmed it, but I've heard the stories about her driving like, hours, like 4 hours to get knocked up by a man that had like 5 baby mamas. It's a nightmare of a story. All right. And she got to eat it.
That explains it all. Okay. I'm like, where's this level of hurt coming from? This is the devil may cry levels of hurt and pain. That'll do it. She can't get those memories out of her mind. Oh, she got all dolled up, shaved her cuticata to a turtle wax shine, and driving on that highway in that Nissan Altima 4 or 5 hours. And she can't get that out of her head. She was all excited, listening to Britney Spears and ish. It was all a dream.
Yeah, that's the origin story, along with I think she hate her daddy and some more stuff. So it's rooted in a lot of trauma.
Yeah, good. That makes sense.
Because didn't they say they the fighters and the warriors of the community? You being a fighter of Megan's body count and other black women's weave does not make a warrior. It just doesn't. Because this is what you're doing. You spend half the time battling black women's weave and half the time talking about the body count of a woman that you wouldn't even get close enough to sniff her panties. Just dumb. Y'all know this woman don't like you. You know she don't care about you. You know she ain't gonna date none of y'all. And it wouldn't matter. Like, how you calling her a hoe, but you can't get her? She a hoe that you don't have access to. That's why you mad. You mad because you're too low tier for a woman that you think is a hoe? Because when Kanye decided to marry a hoe, y'all said he upgraded. That's what y'all said. You see, y'all said Kanye upgraded when literally everybody who went past Kim Kardashian doesn't have their dick in her mouth. This is what Kanye has to deal with. Kanye complained about it a lot. Kanye constantly complained that every time he turned around, there's a black man whose dick been in Kim Kardashian's mouth.
You a lie, and the truth ain't in you.
First of all, nobody ever, told Kanye that was a great idea. No, Kim was a harlot. Kanye has always made poor decisions. Even before that, he was with Amber Rose and etc. Even the women he went to this day. That's always been his Achilles heels. He loves him a harlot for whatever reason, a broken harlot. And that's something that's his burden to fight. But don't sit here and say men was like, oh, Kanye winning. Nah.
Never. That was him. Yeah, brother Kanye, salute to his art and craft and all that. But absolutely not. That's his vice. He's superficial. It's unfortunate for him. Look where it has gotten him. He a superficial brother when it comes to his woman. I recall that verse. He said, you mad because my chick make your girl look like Precious. That's the vibe. That's a wild verse. That's the vibe he on. I got what you can't. You ain't up on this. It is what it is. Salute to Wild Yay.
So yeah, ain't nobody ever put Kim up there. We know Kim's bodies. All right. We got Ray J and Reggie Bush, all right, and Butt Game, Odell Beckham, and you name it.
Y'all don't get it? Absolutely not. Dude's like, that's wifey, cuz? That's your wifey for real? That's a shout out to Cameron. Yeah, shout out to Cameron. Y'all, he broke it down flat. The dynamic amongst men that women desire and dealing with women that have been dealing with a whole bunch of men that women desire. There are rules to these things. But yeah, shout out to Cam. He broke it down.
Man. So shout out to brother D-Bake. Come through, says Megan represents 304 culture.
100%, but they defending it, brother.
And he come back with a 5-ball. He says Kim doesn't represent 304 culture. She carries herself different. Well, see, I would say she get a pass almost like, she got that YT privilege. I think most people know she got a good publicist and PR. Whoever doing her PR does a great job at sort of, masking her image. And it's been such a long time. She keep reinventing herself with new fans. But for the people who know, we know Kim belong to the streets.
I had to catch that vibe, brother. I see what you saying. She doesn't represent it, but she is wholeheartedly a part of it. And as Mr. X said, her PR team, she kind of in the shadows, but yeah, she like a splinter cell. I feel you, brother. I see what you're saying.
But yeah, she belongs to the streets, as we see in this picture. Like I said, it's the same for Megan. Megan just currently out here in the latest one. And I mean, like you said, Megan have never been married. So I guess that's a thing as well.
It's wild. We were trying to break down 304isms.
And Stuntman Kareem. Countless videos on TikTok of black women expressing how YT supremacy is the reason they lost their DEI gigs. Make it make sense.
But they feel safer with them. It's called talking out both sides of your neck, brother.
Man.
Yeah! Boom,
And Brother D come back. He says, Kim doesn't throw 304 culture in our face the way Megan does.
There you go. I got you, brother.
So yeah, that part is a thing. Because I told Mr. Walker, I think last night, if you go and start watching Megan's music videos, they are all resemblant of tip drill style videos. So she's still doing that to this day. So Kim can clean up, but Kim got a video out there with meat in her mouth. So it's a little different.
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka!
Ray J said he hit it first, and he showed us.
But nonetheless, I digress. Shout out to Brother Tony. He says, MJ gave us the game in the 80s with Dirty Diana.
Yeah, Diana Ross touching on little Michael, man. He a victim.
So here we go. Back to this, Miss Sanders.
But we ain't seen no black men talk about that white woman because they know better. They know better. They know that if you put your damn mouth on a white woman, a white man is going to check you. That's why they not doing it. Like they talking about Megan's WAP video. Kim Kardashian is in a whole sex tape sucking Ray J's black dick and very lazily. Like really. Listen, the way Kim Kardashian was giving head was given, this is duty head. This ain't head that I want to give. This is kind of boring. Here, I'll lick on it a little bit, but I'm not really trying to put it in my mouth. That's what it was given. That's what it was given when I seen it. At least Kim K was legal, though.
Hell! What you know about giving head, Synthetic? Since you talking about it, you are shaming as if you give great head. I don't know. What's the context here? Are you saying you do it better? Show us.
In the woods of the YNs out here, what does thou mouth doeth? Synthetic G. Yeah, walk it like you talk it. We'll get some ninjas from the chat. Prove it. You got to have receipts. Show these ninjas what that mouth bout, boy.
Kim K posted a naked photo of her back when she was married to Kanye. No black man is saying anything towards Kim. They also ain't saying anything about Lotto either because she got a white mama. Lotto over here pregnant and running around flossing a big ass belly to a married man, claiming him as her man, but her man ain't even, why can't you be public with your man then? Like that's your man and you pregnant by him, but you can't be seen out in public with your man? That is the problem. You said, I'll never forget that Kim was a 304 because
She refused to accept the fact that men are the prize. The fact that 21 Savage is going broke because he got a gambling problem, allegedly. And he left his wife. He got married for the green card. He got 2 kids. And now he's still married and he with Lotto, who is still dropping music on tour. And he's living in her penthouse. Lotto is her place. She paying the bills. She footing the bills. City boys are up and Bonquisha is mad.
We told y'all last night, pay to play spans across all social economic, levels. It ain't just down in the impoverished level. Overworked, working double and triple Bonquisha paying to play. No, Oprah was paying to play. What you talking about? Yes, this goes for everybody. Y'all don't get it. There are no exceptions. I'm starting to feel like Thanos, baby. This is inevitable. I don't care how much money you got. You cannot pay your way out of reality.
Kanye wants to marry her. Dusty says she got her own money, though. Yeah, they said she got her own money. They said it's an upgrade. Kanye even made lines talking about my bitch make your bitch look like Precious. They were all sitting there stunting on a woman who had every industry dick in her mouth possible. And then it takes a man of no color to come out and say the only thing she good for is pumping and dumping. So the black men and black community are worshiping her, and yet again, white men are denouncing her. She's only good for a pump and dump, and then you leave her in the soil sheets in the hotel that you rented. That's where you leave her. Yep, Jennifer Lopez too. This is black men being the cowards that they always are. I just don't know why black women fall for this okie doke every single time. And then they get into these respectability politics. Oh, well, look at how she carries herself. Oh, and look at what she does, as if you ain't been cheated on. When you were getting cheated on, for the random black woman talking about how Megan dresses, dance, or put in her song. You weren't doing any of that, and you still got cheated on. For the married black women, you weren't doing any of that. He still brought a side baby around.
You a liar.
That's a lie. You a lie, and the truth ain't in you.
So it's a never moving goal line, right? You got the men out here saying Megan's for the streets. She always got, her cheeks out in her videos and in public, twerking and how she carry herself. And she say, well, you go to church every week and your man still cheating. You Little House on the Prairie. All right, you walk around wearing moo-moos. Your man cheated. So stop the cap. They always want to paint the darkest, worst case scenarios. It's always going to be bad no matter what.
I hate it. Just like Kundra, they start talking about marriage. These hurt folks, these hurt, bitter women like Miss G Thang cannot speak on marriage without throwing a big, heaping, steaming pile of doo-doo on top of it. All right, you married. Well, guess what? He probably rainbow without you knowing it. Well, guess what? He probably got a family across town. Why? No proof, zero evidence, pure goddamn speculation. And that leads me to my point. This is why I believe we got, as married folks today, seeing what's against marriage and this unity, we got to take on the stress of making marriage look good, make it look fun. By having it be good, fun, and fulfilling, man. Marriage is duty and responsibility, but it does not have to be toiling. Don't have to be it's supposed to be one of the greatest joys, one of the greatest unions. No, stop all that color purple hoopla. Every Mr. don't exist. I'm not gonna say everybody ain't Mr. Mr. don't exist. He never did. Bitter women made him up, and y'all took it hook, line, and sinker. Color purple is the equivalent to Birth of a Nation, if you ask me.
Did he had outside of your marriage? So what do you mean if she wasn't twerking, if she wasn't talking about WAP, if she had put some clothes on? No, she'd still get cheated on. She would still get cheated on because disrespectful men cheat. Deranged men who like to seek out certain women to try to humble them, they cheat too. The cheating is to try to humble her. That's what the cheating is. He see how strong and empowered Megan is. So what he decided to do, because he's insecure, he decided, I'm going to try to humble Megan Thee Stallion and get me some street clout amongst the degenerate bunch over here, since I come from one of them anyway. This is Clay over here trying to get the approval of his dusty black daddies in the black community, because this is the son of a bandit and a throwback. The worst interracial combo you can get ever is between a bandit and a throwback. So this dude is trying to appease the men that look like his daddy.
This is crazy as hell.
Hell!
Yeah, the son of a bandit. I mean, so she uses that word. It's not in context. You would think it would actually mean somebody that's dusty, maybe a horrible person. No, a bandit is simply a black man. Period. You a bandit. You a black man? She gonna call Klay Thompson daddy, who is a former NBA player, a stand-up gentleman. She mad that he got kids with Becky. He done had 4 or 5 kids. All his kids are successful, playing in different sports leagues, and none of them been arrested. These are good people, but no, they are bandits.
And they always talk about insecure. Here's the thing. Dare I say, this ain't insecure, got nothing to do with Clay. But the men that Synthetic G dealing with, yes, Synthetic G and all other bitter hyenas, you only qualify for insecure men, and you get that outcome. But insecure ain't got nothing to do with Clay. It don't work that way. This brother, 4-time NBA champion, 5-time NBA All-Star. What you talking about? He is an athletic legend, already made. It's done. And you want to say insecure. That only works on low-level nug because he does have insecurities. Underdeveloped, underaccomplished. Ain't nothing underaccomplished about that brother Clay. Most accomplished.
Because a biracial man, he may not run around putting lotto or mixed in his name. He won't do that. But he will definitely do and act in a manner that aligns with black men. This is his way. Him trying to humble Megan is his way of getting his street clout. Let's listen to this video.
See, that's where I want the ladies to listen. I'm sick and tired of what's going on in this world. I'm not saying whatever she felt was wrong. I don't know what happened in their relationship.
So why are you talking?
Ain't none of my damn business.
So don't talk about her then.
But Megan Thee Stallion made it so this Saturday night. Why? Why?
Because it's her business.
How come you couldn't just break up and go on your merry way?
You don't want to.
How come you couldn't just say, we had our time together, but I'm back being single again. Klay Thompson and I are no longer together, and leave it at that. Why we got to dog the brother? Why?
Why was he trying to make her a side chick in his roster? Like, what are you talking about?
Is there nuptials that took place that nobody knew about? Did we sit up there before God? That's where I want.
This is an unemployed man who can't get a job in the community he wants it in.
This is what we do. Oh, by the way, I'm one of those people that feel even if that's violated, that's between you, the person, the pastor, and God. It ain't none of nobody's business. Why is this propensity existent to be telling everybody your business?
Why don't you go tell that to Selena Powell, who's telling everybody? No,
Stop doing that. Stop moving the goal line over to white people. Why don't y'all go talk to Selena Powell? Why don't y'all go talk to Kim Kardashian? Now, how about we stay right here on y'all, Bonquisha? Why do you want to deflect instead of take accountability? Why do y'all want Megan to be held up to such a high standard when she should never be? Y'all should be looking out for the young girls. Would you really want your daughter to grow up and be Meg Thee Stallion? My God.
Yeah, I used to feel pretty safe asking that question as well, Mr. X. But as this goes on, I'm afraid to ask because you may be surprised at the answer. They don't care about these babies, and you'll be surprised. She asks a kind of valid question. Why does Klay want to make the Stallion one of his side chicks? Simple answer, because he can. That's what she qualifies for. That's her place at best to a man like Klay. She trying to say, again, Kate, it's hard to listen to her. She called it Klay broke, can't get a job. That ninja can't and won't spend half of his money while he alive. He got a whole family, got a father that's been through it. He's straight. He got his little boat. Y'all don't see this. Klay forever rich. Y'all need to stop playing with folks. Get the hate out your heart. The brother forever rich ain't going nowhere. It's done.
Yeah, this is wicked. And shout out to Air Force Reek. Says Lotto is supposedly going to retire after she releases her last album later this month. Says salute fellas in the chat.
Salute Air Force Reek. She gonna go lay up under her man. Sounds about right.
Yeah, go retire. Anytime a musician retired, I mean the records ain't selling.
That's the only reason they retire. Shout out to Beyonce. She's still performing.
So, man.
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka!
There we go.
Do you notice how Selena Powell goes around telling everybody's business and ain't nobody checked her yet? Have y'all ever seen Stephen A. Smith make a video to tell Selena Powell to stop sleeping with black men and then coming on the internet and telling their business? Because she was just on the internet telling Cardi B's business, and ain't nobody go to Selena Powell, not even Cardi B, and tell her, why are you always sleeping with somebody's husband and then getting on the internet and telling their business? So, I mean, dusty white supremacist milk dog can sit up here like looking like a used eraser. He can sit up here and say whatever he wants to.
Hell! This woman is bitter and broken. Do y'all see how she sits up here and throws ad hominems damn near the whole time? Like most of her commentary is her simply sitting up here, yeah, you old milk dud head white supremacist, yeah, your mama this, that. Like we talking about synthetic G. Like this woman. Are we kidding ourselves? Take that wig off. I would love to see what she looked like with that wig off. Man, I could imagine. Man, get out of here.
Oh, Mr. X says she wake up in the morning looking like sexy Squidward. SpongeBob. Oh, that makeup, that wig gone. Oh, that facial structure. She walked into this. Yeah, she got to eat this up there looking like one of those big stone heads. I got to look it up. Those big old stone heads in the ground. What's that called? Easter Island. Look like a big old Easter Island head ass looking boy.
I find it to be amazing. So we'll see. But all she do is insult people, throw ad hominems, and insult and berate and belittle. No substance whatsoever.
Like a child, like a terroristic toddler trying to get their way.
Being told her business, period.
Because I don't get it. I don't understand it. How is that any of our business? I told you. I'm a very happy dude. My life
we can't tell.
Yeah. Here's what we do. Oh, by the way, I'm one of those people that feel even if that get hurt from Clay. What if Clay said it was you? What if Clay said that you was out there getting your freak on? He didn't do nothing, you did. Is it really beyond the pale? Is that how we gonna act, ladies and gentlemen? Are we gonna live like that? Are we gonna act like women are incapable of stepping out on dudes? But these women tripping all over the damn place. And everybody, like you on The View. Or you looking for an interview with Oprah. Or Gayle King or somebody. What?
Okay, that's enough about him. Ain't nobody gainfully or meanfully employed him, so therefore he acted stupid. I'm gonna look at these comments though. I'm gonna look at these comments before I hear what they saying. I want to go back to the day when nobody talked but Free and AJ. Megan of the 31-year-old with no kids dating. That does not call for someone to cheat on her. Dudes are too old to be having these combos. One thing women fail to realize, the game isn't the same for us. It never has been, and it will never be. We cannot do what men do. With this mentality, the game, I can do whatever a man do. And I don't give a damn about what any man feels about it. Understand, there ain't a man or a woman on this planet that's going to dictate how I live my life.
What?
So if I choose to do the things that men do, then I just choose to do the things that men do.
Huh. Just a misandrous broken woman. And then she up here talking about Stephen A. Y'all know we don't even rock with Stephen, not like that, but ain't gonna disrespect the brother. He's accomplished. She keep calling him unemployed and all. What do you mean? The brother got a huge podcast. He signed a huge deal with ESPN. He's been working there all his life. I mean, the dude he's well taken care of. But even he is dusty and a bandit. It's like, who? Unless you are bowing down, unless you are zesty. First of all, you got to be zesty. You got to be bowing down, kissing the ring, and she might call you a man.
Might call you a man. Oh, my goodness. Please stop. Yeah, man. This sister here, she's so daggone broken. I lost my daggone train of thought. It's just, she just keeps saying the same things over and over again. She has no substance.
She was just saying how she gonna do whatever she want to do.
That's it. Just, we are trying to let y'all know nature, the way of things. Us letting y'all know that you can't move like a man is not trying to dictate what you do. It is warning. It is guidance. Shout out to Sister Ebony Dean. This is what instruction looks like. We are warning you. I take that as a challenge. I wish a synthetic G could try to go through a date one of my days. You tripping. You're gonna break yourself. You can't do it. And that's okay. This ain't no weenie measure contest, man. But today's modern synthetic G type sister, why y'all want to compete with y'all, man, is not a competition. Not with real men. Not we ain't talking about nug.
Man. And Brother David says, sorry I'm late. What did I miss?
A lot of hate and madness, but welcome in.
And Kareem come back, says, I'm triggered by the Michael Thompson slander, especially since my Lakers probably going to get swept today. Purple and gold catching strays.
Yeah, LeBron tripping. What's going on, LeBron?
Over. And shout out to Divine Photos. Instead of saying Clay fumbled the bag, she could have fumbled the bag too. Women fumble good men for pookies, but everyone is quiet as a church mouse.
Divine, they can't hear you, brother, because you be hitting the nail on the head. But they won't see it as fumble. Well, no, we can't see this fumble. He didn't fumble nothing. Man, they was just hunching, having a good time.
Man.
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka!
And David come back, says they can't compete and they shouldn't try. Femininity needs to enter the chat.
Amen, brother David. Tall order, though.
And she be over here with a bunch of women, a bunch of pitchfork, split tongue, demonic women in the chat.
Up here trying to debate with the likes of Cameron and Mace. Y'all don't put no spec on nobody's name nowadays. Don't care no matter what they do. Y'all start condemning MLK.
I'm not living my life with the opinions of dusty conquered males who spent their history sucking dick running around in my head. They're literally still on their knees, psychologically and literally, continuing to suck dick but never fighting. So I'm not going to sit up here and look at the opinions of the most degenerate men who can't even get men to stop oppressing them. I don't give a damn about this. Until they go check Future, until they go check Nick Cannon, and until they go check NBA Y-Boy, and until they go check Blueface, you ain't got a word to say over here. Women are allowing them to have this double standard. You're allowing the game to be different for them than you.
Oh my God. It's not our responsibility, first of all. So, and we do. Most of us do check the NBA young boys and the futures, all that. But at the very same time, you cannot check them. These are millionaire men. These men have always been around. You ain't see people back in the day trying to go check the king or anybody with any wealth. Go check him. Go check him. Or can you check, you're talking about 5 or 6 men that got kids by at least 40 or 50 women. Who really needs to be checked?
Thank you. We've been saying it. Ladies control access to physical intimacy. That's your control. That's where it starts. That's where it ends. None of this, the single mom epidemic could have been stopped by women alone. If Big Ma and them explain and express to these sisters the importance and just how precious their bodies were, instead of just send them out to the wolves. It's sick today. It shows today in these modern hyenas rhetoric how they talk about the young women, the gatekeepers, Mr. X. They say, oh, y'all men want these young sisters. They don't even know how to wash themselves. The gatekeeping women talk so bad about the young women is devastating, and they're the reasons why they have these shortcomings. It is wicked as heck.
When really you should be controlling the game, because truly they want you more than you want them. Naturally, they want you more than you want them. That's why they crying and changing laws and trying to push you in a house and get you out of school, because they need you. You don't need them. You are naturally independent. They are naturally parasitic. Look, what men really want are virginal, barely grown, or of age girls. How do we really know, or whose celebrity they're actually sleeping with? Do virgins not get cheated on?
My God.
Once they get into a relationship, do virgins get cheated on? Once they end up getting a relationship with the man, he gonna take her virginity and then go cheat on her. There are 0 types of women that can avoid getting cheated. Exactly. They cheat on them. We know that.
Huh. You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. Y'all heard it.
These women are so broken. It's amazing. It's amazing. Everybody gonna get cheated on. They don't give a damn. You could be a virgin, whoever, whatever. It don't matter. Like, this is fear mongering, because the majority of the people in the chat are women. younger women, some of them could be childless or whatever the case, but it's simply fear mongering so we can all decenter. Misery loves company.
We're not going to keep playing this game. Men cheat, cheat, cheat. Shout out to Media Man. The numbers have been analyzed, broken down, and the truth is out. Men and women practically cheat at the same rate, reportedly. And with other data that we really can't prove, observable reality, I dare say, women cheat more. Why do I think that? Because they cheat better. When a woman cheats on her man with another guy, the guy she's cheating with has zero motivation to tell her man. He ain't about to tell her man nothing. That's feminine. He gonna let it ride. She gets to cheat and has zero danger of the man saying anything. When a man cheats, that woman like that meat, she like that experience. Oh, she got to go ahead and talk to his girlfriend or wife, woman to woman, about that meat. So with that theory, I say women cheat more. They just more smooth with it. Stop the daggone cap. Everybody, no man or woman on earth is impervious to being cheated on. Stop.
It's wild. And shout out to Scorched Earth come through, says, y'all sure synthetic is it man? Serious question.
We ain't sure it's human.
Man. And shout out to our good brother Petty Sama, come through with 10 channel memberships.
Always coming through with that 10 ball. We appreciate you, brother.
Appreciate that.
Hit that like button. Subscribe. Don't front, cash out. Support the show. Super chat. Let it flow. SBC Nation, we see y'all. Call the photo horse. Stand tall.
Appreciate you, Petty Sama.
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka!
So here we go. We far from done. Hit the like button.
But we know Yasmin, Adriana, they cheat on virgins. I was one of those virgins that got cheated on. This is how I know your body count don't matter. The man that you preserve your body count, the first notch on your belt, will absolutely cheat on you.
There we go.
God damn it. Crazy.
This is wild.
Yeah. She was once one of them virgins. Every woman was a virgin once upon a time. Believe it or not, it sounds crazy. Every woman to ever, y'all all was. So here we go. Oh, this is crazy.
You see that? You see how they will let us know why their outlook on dating or life is so jaded. She was that tender virgin, so tender, and Nug came through and wronged her. So now she has reason to believe that every virgin gets. That's just wild, virgins. Let's stop. Just stop. You can't carry this hurt through life. Shout out to the one brother, the psychiatrist or physician from last night. Can't carry this hurt through life. Go and get some daggone therapy. What would I look like? I grew up around women that had zero respect for men. I grew up in the den of hyenas. I saw women serve up black pills and snatch the soul out of men and leave their body frothing on the ground. But did I go through life like all women are bad? No, I found me a feminine, cooperative, beautiful wife. I did not carry that her. I don't believe that all women are bad, even though I grew up with the majority of terrible hyena women. You see that? No jaded perspective. That's how you're supposed to be. Synthetic G.
Man.
This girl is on fire.
So what this is a group of degenerate men who take every opportunity they can to punch down on women. This is just because again, Did Ashley Janae sing a WAP song? I mean, all she did is go to Tanzania with a white man. I mean, black men act like they can afford to go to Tanzania. They can't.
Wow.
So black men can't afford to take a woman to Tanzania, so they don't want a white man to do it either?
First of all, that's not all she did. We're not going to minimize this. We talked about this anyways. You know, we ain't for all the gender warring and there should be a line drawn, but at the very same time, she was not shrieking violent. That woman was throwing Molotovs in the gender war herself. He was an arsonist in it with some of the rhetoric she was spewing online. So quit acting like this just come just because she was with Brad. That we don't care.
This sister got deleted. We supposed to come on. We supposed to be looking at suspects, not looking and trying to put blame on men that were nowhere in the picture. So now I guess it's still melanated men's fault that this happened because we couldn't afford to take her to Tanzania. If ninjas was more accomplished and could afford that trip to Tanzania, then she could have been with a black man, but y'all ninjas too dusty and banditish, I guess. There you go. Y'all, they love talking about European standards. I have yet to hear one melanated sister come up on the internet loud and proud and condemning that man for what he probably did to her. What you talking about?
This is wild. Hit the like button. Shout out to EV. He says Glazed Galaxy requires synthetic to go to Leon's lair.
Oh, it's a place for her, and it's much darker than that.
Because all that lady did is go to Tanzania for her birthday. Mind you, the report said suicide. They're running when he done killed her. They done switched the narrative just to make it go with their narrative. Yeah, the report said that she self-unalived.
What?
Yeah, the fact that she did that was a problem for them. Love Twice 21 is because they can't afford to do it. Because they can't afford to do it. They can't afford to do it. Because I'm sure if Ashley Janae ever met a black man who could afford to fly her out to Tanzania for her birthday on his dime, she'd probably be with him. She'd probably be with him. But the bottom line is, no, these bandits feel like you should only slum with them.
Oh, my God.
You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. Y'all heard it.
Hey, this is insane. This is Stockholm Syndrome. They are so bad. They hate black men so much that they are trying to protect white zaddy. By any means necessary, they like, protect this white ninja. He didn't do it. She self-deleted, and y'all talking about he did it. This is the first time in history that a woman has been deleted, and they would rather not say he did it to spite black men. They like, y'all ain't about to get no joy out of this. Nobody's taking joy in this. Give the family some justice. Take your personal feelings out of it. You want this gender war to go on forever. So now you're like, no, white men love us. They would never harm us. This is crazy.
Again, hypocrisy and talking out both sides of her daggone neck. How was she so fulfilled, so happy, so blissful with her man, but also so daggone depressed at the same time that she took her own life? You lucky I can't scream this evening. My goodness gracious. How can two things be true? She was so happy and fulfilled, but then one night out on the balcony in some place we can't even afford, she said, you know what? I'm so happy. I'm going to go ahead and give myself a bow tie of happiness and go ahead and do the bungee jump of joy. Whatever. It's over. That's why we say it's FUBAR. That's why we acknowledge that it's over. Folks is agreeing with this woman. I'm not going to insult women. Folks is agreeing with this creature. It's terrible.
And the thing is, yeah, there's a sector of black women dumb enough to do that. Most black women, I would venture, are dumb enough to suffer along with black men. All of them are not. And the thing is, whether you're loyal to black men, whether you suffer for them, whether you be their ride or die, whether you have no body count, whether you have one body count, whether you have 20 kids, 1 kid, 2 kid, or no kid, whether you white, black, Asian, or Hispanic white, same black men. Same black men. Why are we acting like she would have got cheated on because bandits cheat? And then these are degenerate bandits who know all men cheat because they will say it themselves. They the kings of saying, oh, all men cheat. Ain't nothing she can do to not get cheated on. But now you taking Megan's story and saying, oh, this is why she got cheated on. No. She got cheated on because Klay Thompson is the son of a bandit. That's why. Oh, I bet y'all Klay would have been real happy if he could have made Megan into his baby mama. Oh, he would have been jumping for joy. Listen, they would have gave Klay the Man of the Year award if he would have got Megan pregnant and then didn't take care of the kid.
You a lie, and the truth ain't in you.
First of all, she talking about he the son of a bandit. He a degenerate. That's not true. Then we would have cussed Klay the hell out if he'd have knocked her up. Klay is not some degenerate bandit that you think he is. This man made over $300 million playing basketball. Not to go with the $100 million shoe deals that he got over in China and all the different endorsements that he got. This dude is good for life. So for you to sit here, Megan Thee Stallion would have took all his money in child support court and all this stuff. We glad Megan is not as well off as y'all think. I don't know why these people think Megan ain't nowhere near Klay's wealth. His net worth is 10 to 20 times hers. So you must understand.
And Klay is coming from the coveted, often talked about generational wealth. His father had money. He good. He ain't on that level. Did y'all not see his boat? It wasn't grand. Y'all don't understand what that means. He got him a boat. He didn't get some big old $1 million yacht. He ain't got no little pontoon boat either. Men show you their mindset with the trinkets and toys that they purchase. He got him a fairly humble boat, and he happy as a lark. He not about to burn through a dime, man. He about to pass out so much money, it ain't even funny. When they come to finances, leave that brother alone. She would have, at best, tapped into his money. He would have been down. City girls would have been up. But it's hate to be spread, so I get it.
What they're mad is that Megan is a strong, powerful, beautiful black woman, and she knows it. She knows she is. She knows she is. So what black men are trying to do is tear down a woman, the type of woman that they hate the most. It's the type of woman who is sovereign-minded, the type of woman who don't overvalue them. I do think she might have been doing a little bit too much with Klay, but that's different. I don't see Megan putting men on a pedestal.
Hell! What do you mean? She was fighting her best friend over Tory Lanez. She's known to put me on the pedestal. She's known to be weenie drunk.
Because you done got addicted to penis juice, and now truth knocking you smooth across your damn forehead.
Why you think she left that party the night that she was allegedly pew-pewed? And they was at Kim Kardashian's sister house, one of them Jenner girls, and Tory Lanez was allegedly hitting on them, and she was jealous and mad, said, let's get out of here, and stormed out. What are you talking about?
Yo, I got to stop with this, brother, this Klay bashing. I ain't even into athletics, didn't know much about the brother until this development, but you got to stop and acknowledge what really happened. Megan Thee Stallion was trying to tap into Klay's world. She started getting hunched on by Klay. She saw that wholesome environment with his family, and she tried to interject herself into that permanently. Again, Klay was not out here showing his mom and dad, oh, look at my girlfriend, we so in love. He was showing his family, look, my celebrity girlfriend, this is Megan Thee Stallion. How cool. Neato, right? For the time being, she gonna come over and cook. It's just a modern day, just temporary vibe. She wanted it to be permanent because she saw the beauty, she saw that wholesomeness. But guess what? When you are the queen of WAP, I don't care how much money you got. I don't care how strong you are. I don't care how big your booty is. You don't qualify for that existence. She simply found out the hard way.
She doesn't put men on a pedestal. And she raps about that. So to me, more so than Cardi B, more so than Nicki Minaj at this point, because how do you have rich sex but you married to a pedophile who's broke? So my thing is, I can't look at Lotto the same way. I can't look at Nicki Minaj, and I can't look at Cardi B, because all three of those women rap about the type of woman that they are not. Megan raps about the type of woman that she actually is. I believe Megan lived her, it appears that Megan lived her lyrics. She told y'all she a player, so obviously she'll be around multiple, she got a different dude all the time. She said she a player. She said she's a hot girl. Like, what y'all want her to just say it, but then be running around like Lotto Miss, no body count. Big mama, no kids, low body count. And then she thinking she changed it to big mama, one kid. No, don't end at one kid. Leave it at, say the whole thing. Big mama, one kid, by a married man as his side chick. His private side chick. Because how you gonna run around and you making this, and you not making the stallion? You're a Lotto, you think you that bitch, but you're in a relationship where this man is not even showing you off in public.
Hold on. She be moving the goal line all over the place. Let's stick with Megan. You gonna say Megan is different? No, she's not. They all the same. They all talk about the same stuff. She gonna say Megan a real one because she tell y'all she a hot girl and she a player and she got all these different men and she's sleeping with all these ninjas. And Megan have said it in her raps. Can't none of these men handle her. She got that wop. She put it on these ninjas in bed. Can't nobody make her submit. Yeah, the bottomless coup de all that. So, yeah, here we are. So why did y'all think she a wife? So why are y'all mad at Clay if y'all notice? I mean, they are talking out of so many sides of their neck. The gynocracy is collapsing.
Oh, gosh. It's just the hypocrisy. She lived her lyrics. You heard the real hot girl-ish. Throw that ass in a circle. All that. Meanwhile, why won't you make her a wife? Why won't you be monogamous to her? Why won't you be monogamous and tenderhearted for a proud player harlot out here? Because the guy you're supposed to be a sucker. That's why they so hurt, Mr. X. Clay was supposed to be her safe place. Megan was supposed to make a point. This is supposed to be their checkmate. Megan Thee Stallion was supposed to sink her claws into a universally accepted, wealthy, accomplished, 6 foot plus, Superman. That's what it was supposed to be. And it's supposed to be City Girls Up. That's supposed to be the ultimate point. And they said, wait, it didn't work. The sick hoodoo wore off. Now they raging mad. They got no more tricks.
Public? The man ain't even showing her off in public. Yeah, exactly. Megan dodging a bullet. Have we even seen Lotto and my man out on a date? No. Have we seen Lotto and her man at any award shows or premieres or anything? No.
Hell! Once again, pick a struggle. Y'all sit up here time after time and say these women need to be private and y'all don't need to show y'all relationship and they don't need to be showing. But now she's saying, well, Lotto ain't showing us, so it ain't real. It's like, pick a struggle.
Y'all shouldn't. I agree. If your relationship ain't solid, like LeBron James, my examples, and what's the Chance and Tabitha Brown, those two. If your relationship ain't solid, don't put it on this internet because the devil gonna try to come into your relationship, folks. But again, folks understand there's rules to marriage and union. You got to protect what you have because it's precious, and folks will try to come in and infiltrate. So you shouldn't show it. I agree with that. It ain't about being ashamed. It's about being smart.
I mean, if you want to run around and now say you're a low body count having side chick with only one kid, then fine. I don't understand how Clarissa getting the heat that Lotto ain't getting. Lotto running around here 8 months pregnant by a whole married man. Why is she not catching that heat? Why? Because she got a white mama? I think it's because Lotto got a white mama. And you can tell she got a white mama. She looks like the biracials who have a white mama. And I think that's why Lotto ain't getting ate up. Because she should. Lotto is a bird. There's nothing about her that's not a bird.
So it's racial now.
I mean, this is wicked. They be on so many fronts. How you a feminist? You a misandrist? You pro-black and Black Lives Matter? You all over the place. We don't believe you. You need more people.
We are in the era of throwing ish at the wall. They just trying to see what sticks. Told y'all, Cardi B, Meg Thee Stallion did this was their big joker. Shout to Don Jeter. And it just crumbled. And they don't know which way is up now. They're like, what's next? We got to prove these ninjas wrong. We got to prove to these men that we hate so much that a proud 304 can have that pretty woman outcome and be saved by a desirable guy. It ain't never gonna happen, and we done told y'all. Even Oprah had to pay to play. Shout out to Stedman.
It's like you're running around here to trying to one-up black women talking about no body count. I got a low body count. Who are you doing that for, ma'am? Who do you want to know that you got a low body count? Who are you trying to tell that to? Men. Yeah, it is. It is a colorism thing with Lotto and Clarissa, which granted, I mean, Slowrissa is annoying. We're not gonna say she ain't. Slowrissa is annoying. I can't with Slowrissa. She do too much. Right, girl, she's literally pregnant and about to be due with a married man's baby. And his wife was just at his concert talking about her man. And then they running around saying, oh, well, he lives with her. He's married.
Hell. So what? They separated. He lived with her. Why you so worried? And I wish you would glow to Clarissa face and claw her slow whatever. Yeah, Slowrissa or whatever you called her. Go ahead. Why she put them paws on you? This woman acts so tough. It's amazing. You are a woman. Act like a woman. She ain't got not a feminine bone in her damn body. It's like her whole body is cold and scaly.
It is reptilian-like. Indeed, cold-blooded. Y'all know I don't do concerts. I don't do paying for events. Never been my bag, But I would pay $1,000 to be ringside to see Synthetic G tell Clarissa Shields to her face that she's slow and call her Slowrissa. Yes, I would. I would pay cash money and standing there, with a splash poncho, because I know the plasma gonna fly, and I'll be sitting there just grinning, watching. Y'all bold up here on this internet, but y'all wouldn't dare say these things in person. I would love to meet a Synthetic G in person. That'd be hilarious.
With 2 kids. Like, what are you talking about? It's like, don't this man got 2 kids and he married? So I'm pretty sure they still live together. How is he living with you when he got a whole wife and family? Like, the whole scenario is stupid. The whole scenario is dumb. It's asinine and it's ass backwards. Let's look at Disgusting, Cameron, and Mace. I mean, we don't expect anything of any substance to come out their mouth. It's just going to be bandit filth. That's all it'll be. Bandit, vomit, and filth.
Yeah, I've been saying this for years.
Just dusty and weird. None of them got no functional, happy relationship at all.
I've been saying this for years.
Do you?
Yes. I've seen some shit we talking about Meg Thee Stallion yesterday. Maybe gonna say I'm hating. Everybody, they just don't want to hear it. What they don't want to hear. No, he's talking about Clay. Niggas be like, yo, Klay Thompson fumbled Meg Thee Stallion. And then we got to sit here and fake be careful with our words so that niggas don't feel offended. You rap about being a hoe. Mad rappers fuck you. And then Klay Thompson fumbled. But we got to be politically correct. It's sad to say. No, I don't think so. You doing it.
That is disappointing.
She talks about, she said, all right, so let's just have a conversation.
There we go.
The name of my song is called Wet Ass Pussy. I've been saying this for years.
Okay, but I want them to connect the dots between her music and cheating.
What?
Connect the dots between her music. Are you saying that Clay cheated on her because of her music? Mind you, WAP ain't even her song. It's Cardi B's song. Mind you. WAP is not Megan Thee Stallion song. Megan is featured on Cardi B's song called WAP. But even if she wanted to, even if she didn't, it wouldn't matter what that Megan talked about. She could talk about butterflies, roses, and sunflowers constantly 24/7. She'd still get cheated on.
I don't cook, I don't clean, but let me tell you, I got this ring.
That was Megan's choice. She associated herself. She did not have to get on that song. She heard the lyric. She said, I must get on it. So, that wasn't even her song. She made a guest appearance. That was Cardi's song. That I didn't go in the bank. I was just a getaway driver. Everybody goes to jail. Don't y'all get it? You are associated. When the RICO charges come, everybody on the song, whoever made the beat, the engineers, the people twerking in the video, y'all all guilty.
Number one, first and foremost, we don't know. No one has confirmed that Clay cheated on her. It's just easily believed in this modern reality we live in because man bad, woman good. That hasn't even been proven. We folks just running with it. And because he a man, and it's difficult being a man and talking about stuff like he ain't said nothing about it as of yet from my knowledge. And no, just because she made WAP don't mean you deserve to get cheated on, but it do mean you don't qualify for a serious monogamous relationship when you're on real hot girl-ish and you're a female player. By your words, your actions, and your character, you don't qualify for wholesome relationships, meaning you may have to share a man, but cheating, you don't even qualify to get cheated on. Girlfriends and wives I get cheated on. You just something to do, something famous to do.
Right? Then she promotes having wet ass pussy and fucks mad other rappers, and then you get with a nigga, he don't want to be monogamous and he fumble. What's the thinking? I don't know the thinking.
And she said he's supposed to settle down.
Well, let's just say you're Klay Thompson, right? And you be like, yo, little nigga from Toronto hit it too. I didn't want to say nothing. Oh, nah, the 11th man off the bench, he's hit it too. Word? Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, before that, she wasn't even on. You're going to be talked about whether it's public or not public. Once you start fucking with entertainers, athletes, your name is passed around, and then it becomes a stat for them just to hit it. We talk about this all the time with Mace and myself, when we be like, when we even say we don't get it, we be like, yo, why nigga wanted that nigga leftover?
Man, shout out to Cam and them. We can barely hear it. Cynthia, you need to step up. Thank you, your production quality. Your mic keep going in and out. We can't hear the video you trying to react to. You've been on YouTube for 15 years, still with that dingy ass background, terrible audio. I mean, same wig. What the hell do y'all reinvest in? The same fake plant. What's new? You broke birds?
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka!
They got to reinvest in that new release, that ultra mega powerful 1 million gigawatt Rose that's coming out. That's where they got to keep all their daggone money. And you got to be playing the daggone pretty penny for that daggone face makeup. That thing looked like it come off like the daggone mask. Jim Carrey, the mask. Absolute crazy work, man. Shout out to Cam. You can barely hear it, but I know he touches on a situation he was in. And this is the science, sisters. Cam said he was dating a sister. And he was going to an event. And his girlfriend at the time knew he was going to the event. And she knew that she had been intimate with some guys or a guy that was at this event. So she called Cam, as he recalls it, said, hey, Cam, just so you know, you're going to this event, such and such going to be there. Just to let you know, we got history. He said, okay, cool. Box checked. Why is that important? Because you don't disrespect and play your man for a fool like that. Cam goes into this room. His lady comes in. And now y'all sitting there talking, chopping up, being all friendly. And now this dude come up to you. Dudes have egos. Some dudes are villains by nature, and they agents of chaos. Now this dude they used to deal with, your woman comes up, hey dude, are you dealing with her? Oh, you know, me and Shorty got history. As her current man, if you are not in position to say, brother, I know, she told me. You cool now, but if this ninja comes to you like, yeah, we used to have history, trying to hug up on her, and now you sitting there scratching your head because you are out the loop. These are the rules of relationships, especially on that level, that these women don't want to acknowledge because they got shame. Because they have to say, hey, I done hunched him, her, him.
I'm sorry, but he needs some Flonase or some Mucinex, because why do you always sound like you having worse sinus problems than I do? Like, either this dude got some nuts hanging out in the back of his throat, or he has very bad sinus issues, because he sounds like he's trying to talk through a dick shoved in his throat. Yeah, because it sounds like talking through a mouthful of dick. That's why. Like, he literally sounds like he's talking through a mouthful of dick. And it's aggravating to see. Because again, like I said, the reality is she would get cheated on anyway, because Klay Thompson is a cheater. And if you're going to say Klay Thompson is a cheater, then you would then need to go over his roster and explain why all those other women got cheated on too. Why did the Beckishas he got with get cheated on? Why did Coco Jones? Why did whoever else? Is it because of a WAP song that they got it too? These are low-tier, disgusting bandits who have nothing better to do than sit up and talk about women, because nothing that they say outside of women is going to attract attention. Neither of these dust balls can get on anything and talk about their own careers, and nobody will watch it. So what they have to do is they got to get on here. They got to talk about a high-profile black woman, one that wouldn't even look their way or mention their name because they're too irrelevant, and that's how they make money. If these men were barred from talking about women, they wouldn't even do podcasts. They wouldn't do it. There's nothing else for them to talk about but women, because they ain't getting money. They not dominating no man. They ain't building a legacy, an actual legacy, not a legacy, what some you think is a legacy where you go help create a child and then abandon it. Yeah, that's not a legacy. So these...
You a lie, and the truth ain't in you.
The hypocrisy. This is coming from a woman who sits online all day and talks about black men all day long. All day. So make it make sense. If you couldn't talk about black men, what the hell would you do, Synthetic? All right, you would fade into the black. That's her problem. This is the same woman that got kicked off of YouTube because of her rhetoric. Because she hates black men so much, she told these women, stop having black boys, stop producing black boys, or whatever rabbit hole you want to go down with that. But that got her removed. Her snake pick tongue.
With no man by your side, because your damn mouth is what it is. It's a snake pit.
These bandits ain't doing nothing productive. They're doing absolutely nothing productive. So if someone came and said, the new podcasting rules is you can't mention women, they would all shut their podcast down overnight. Why? Yeah. There's a video I heard too about biracial dudes and they don't like black women. Biracial dudes with white moms are going to have the same pathology towards black women as that white woman and that black man. Like, I literally wouldn't even, I would just never. Even the white man say Megan command a room when she enters. Yeah, there are more white men defending her than black men. Let's go into what Partisan got to say, because he's an attention whore. I don't know why anybody will be attracted to Partisan unless they're just dumb. Like, why would you be attracted to this?
See it. I'm ready to get to posting like I've been doing.
Listen to this.
Hell!
She sat here and said Megan Thee Stallion is a queen and they pedestalizing her on one hand. And then she showed this Partisan Fontaine and she says, any woman that mess with this man is straight up dumb. And Megan Thee Stallion was dating this man. So you just said she was awesome and she's a queen. Then you said anybody who sleep with this man is straight up dumb.
This is why we know for sure it's just hate speech. No dots to connect. Talking out so many sides of her neck. My goodness. Trying to make sense out of what this woman is saying. Shout out to my father-in-law. It's like walking into a circle room trying to find a corner. Good freaking luck. Way too many angles. Nothing makes sense. And I'm listening. Shout out to 14 years of marriage. I know how to listen, pay attention, actively listen. You ain't saying that Synthetic G just hate. You need to get kicked off the internet once again. God dang it.
My whole shit. But anyway, look, man. The algorithm is lying to you. I'm not doing nothing different. I'm being me the same way I've been being me. Yo, I understand there has been a new episode in a series that y'all like. You know what I'm saying? And a bunch of the people that are fans of this show.
He want to tie this person is right when he say he wants to be a part of the narrative so badly. Yeah, he want to tie his name to Megan's train. That's what he wants to do.
Come over here. Y'all been leaving the same comments over and over.
Well, I think he deserves to. He done tie his meats to her kudakata raw. So I would say he's entitled to speak on it.
Yes, he done hushed on her. He has a real lived experience. He more qualified than us. See, again, more hate. That made no freaking sense. These witches are so upset that a man could come up here, say his piece, get some clicks, views, twos, and fews. They just, why you talking? Go perish in a hole somewhere. Women like Synthetic G, I'm sorry, I keep saying that. Females like Synthetic G, they're not going to be happy until every melanated man is either scraping his knuckles on the ground or laying cold in the ditch. She has said it already to some point.
Over and over. Cool. You know what I'm saying? So all the people that's like, oh, he posting online. Ain't nothing new with it. The algorithm is bringing here because they think you got similar interests. Or two. Because last time, niggas came in here talking all that shit on my shit. I felt bad. I ain't gonna lie, I felt bad. I stopped posting as much. I didn't want niggas thinking I was doing this or saying that or trying to be this way. Like I did. Not happening again. For 3 years, like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all have kept me involuntarily on this email thread of this damn show. My character hasn't been on the show in 3 seasons. In 3 seasons, my character hasn't been on the show. You know what I'm saying? I've been replaced multiple times. But y'all wanted to keep me updated. You know what I'm saying? I can't do nothing online, but I was seeing a picture of the new character. I think the new character been turned to the villain. Now y'all don't like that nigga either. But anyway, none of my business. Y'all kept
So why are you talking about it? If you know this is none of your business, why are you trying to ride your clock chain?
No pleasure and nobody misfortune, nobody's heartbreak, nothing. None of that. Like, not the role I play. That's not me. It's not.
And ain't saying a damn thing. What? Look, and yet here you are, Corn. What is the purpose of this? This some sassy bitter shit. And I watched it on mute because why are you talking about her at all? Right. If this is a man who moved on to bigger, better things, like I would think he wouldn't take the petty opportunity to jump on a video and talk about Megan's breakup or insert himself in it.
You a lie, and the truth ain't in you.
Well, let's talk about it. I mean, it's alleged that she was dating this guy the night she was out with Tory Lanez that night and all that. This was her boyfriend. She was cheating on this man with Tory Lanez. So he can say whatever the hell he want. He allowed to feel however he want. All right. So yeah, that's alleged that, you know, while they were dating, the whole timeline lined up. So she was lying. That's why when Gayle King asked her, did you ever sleep with Tory Lanez? She sat there for like 3 seconds and thought about it. And then she said, no, I ain't never slept with him, because she was in a relationship at the time. She don't want to make herself look even worse. That's why she's still to this day denying that they slept together, which everybody knows is a lie, but here we are.
And people let her go with the lie, because no matter what, black man bad, woman good. That's just where we are. There's no saving this. There's nothing to get from this. We just shining light on the hate that's out here. Be careful, move accordingly. It's wicked. Hate this for you single folks out there trying to find something real. This is Synthetic G's out there on the sideline. Synthetic G's don't qualify for a damn thing. They just standing on the sideline with a big old rubber hose spewing toxic waste into the dank pool. They ain't got nothing to do with it. They just spewing waste into it. Tether activity.
Man. And shout out to the brother, I Am Jermaine. He come through with a fireball, says, this is the same woman that flew across the country to get knocked up by a dusty black man. I thought it was drive, but I guess it's flu. But one way or another, she traveled to this man that she was in love with. And allegedly she found out that she was like the 4th or 5th baby mama and been scorned. But scorned before that, but that tipped her over the edge.
Can we find this brother? Can we get the interview, brother? If you out there, come on, brother. We need to have a conversation. That would be awesome.
Hell, I don't know. If I was him, I wouldn't want to be seen. I wouldn't want to be known as the man that knocked this woman up. Hell.
I need to see the person that caused all this hurt.
See, now you being selfish, Mr. Walker. The hell with that. He gotta sleep at night. He'll be getting heckled. They find who this ninja is.
Burden of a man, ninja. Step to the front of the congregation. Show your face.
Show yourself, ninja.
If you moved on and you got somebody better, why is better not occupying your mind? Megan shouldn't be on your mind if better is in your home. Look, 3 seasons later, yet you're still talking. Exactly. This is, she heard his heart bad for him to be talking about her after 3 seasons. Right. It's like you're old news. Party is old news. Here's Dusty Paul Pierce. Megan Thee Stallion was just some work for Klay Thompson to get him through the season. Yeah, then he should have said that. Let's play this one from Dusty Degenerate Paul Pierce, who really shouldn't even be on anybody's internet.
Like, to me, that Megan was just some work for him during the season to get him through the season.
I mean, you love to say that, but I don't think that's true. Some people are in a relationship and they cheat. Like, not every man who cheats. Like, I could be in a whole relationship with a man and he does some cheating stuff, and that means I'm just the work? Or does that mean that he cannot control himself and doesn't have the discipline enough to be in a monogamous relationship? Like, stop putting work on everybody. She was not no work. She was around his family. She was around, like, that's not work. And if men are bringing their work around family now and going to family dinners and integrating in that way, then men need to reconsider what work looks like, because you're not getting work.
Because then you're not keeping it. You're not keeping it the way it is. Listen, if she was just some work, then she should have never met the family, and these should have been restricted.
Why don't you shut the hell up? You don't tell a man what to do. If he want to take her to the Eiffel Tower to meet his family, whatever. It's his choice. He the man. He led her where she followed. So, if she was just a side chick, why you bring her to Thanksgiving? Like, men ain't always done this throughout history. Y'all uncles and them stay bringing side chicks to Thanksgiving. You got brought to Thanksgiving by your baby daddy, Cynthia. You know how this goes. So, and then she gonna sit up here and keep calling these men. Everybody is a degenerate bandit. Paul Pierce, Stephen A., Mason Camp. I can only imagine once she get a whiff of me and Mr. Walker, all right, she gonna call us everything but a child of God.
I would call your ass everything but a child of God is what I do. Now get your little bitty ass up off of here. Fuck you think this is?
So I can only imagine.
And the Brock, the only one that could get away with calling us everything but a child of God. And she did too. That's a fact. Almost forgot. Y'all got to stop putting so much weight on her being around Klay's family. I keep telling y'all, and I have observed a side chick, like Mr. X pointed out. I've observed side chicks interjecting themselves into their I don't know, their flings, family, gatherings. I've seen it. And like I said, I think the last Thanksgiving event I went to with my side of the family, it was side chicks there. They called them out. Yes, you still come to the family event. You who hunching on at the time. It's my girlfriend. Yeah, it seemed like ain't nothing about it wholesome. And again, she's a celebrity. Yeah, it's the allure. It's the gravitas. I'm hunching on this. I'm hunching on the one half of Mrs. Wap. And wasn't like, oh, come see my family. I love you so much. That was not it. Y'all making this out to be what it ain't. But again, black man bad, Wap slanging, hyena good.
And here's the thing. You got Cynthia up here, contradicting and, being a hypocrite. On one hand, she's saying Klay Thompson and his whole entire family are degenerate bandits. Then she gonna sit here and say, why would you bring her to meet your family? Well, why wouldn't he if they are degenerate bandits? These ain't upstanding people. He didn't bring. So what do you mean? According to you, These are horrible people. So what's the context? He's like, why you take her to meet your family if she, what do you mean?
A family of bandits talking out both sides of her neck once again.
The hotel meetups. And see, the problem is that these bandits don't know the difference in treatment between somebody who's just work. Because if she was just some work, why is she meeting his family? Why is she cooking during the holidays and both of his parents are there? Why is he buying her a car and a home and naming a boat after her if that's just some work?
Huh.
Hell!
What kind of degenerate bandit can buy a damn $300,000 Bentley? I mean, make it make sense, synthetic. The hatred and the misandry just spews out. There's no logic. It's all emotion and just nonsense.
Shout out to the art of debate. If hateful hyenas like Miss G Thang would, give a little give and take, give the brother Clay some credit, you make some valid points, give us something to think about, something to analyze. But when you come up here with hate and extreme bias, all you get is harsh criticism because that's what you signed up for. She ain't said nothing. Shame, pity on her audience. Seriously, if you, dare I say, any and all, I'm speaking in absolutes, any and all women and men that dare agree with her, you ain't and shan't not get a desired outcome in life. I deem it to be damn impossible.
And there we go. And one person we know for sure be over there, we should not mention her name, but JP's ex-wife. So we understand the nature of the type of women that are in this audience. Some of the most evil women to ever walk the face of the earth.
I forgot about the phenomenon. One of her underlings, coveted underlings, wound up married to King Grande Lee Nug Nug himself. Beautiful Justice.
Right, Maxie to work, but she cooking for his family. That's the thing. So she cooking for his family, but this is just some work. Why is she around his family? Why is she around his family if she just worked? And see, they want to dissect all of these things of, oh, she just a hoe, oh, WAP came out. You dusty ass bandits knew WAP. You dusty ass bandits don't know that Clay already knew about WAP. He already knew about it. He already knew about Tory Lanez. These are not two hidden people. They are both public figures. Yeah, I think they did. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't they already buy a house together? Or they were in the process of buying a house together? Yeah, that's what I gathered. They bought a house together. That's what it sounds like. But it could have just, it could have not been that. And maybe I thought they did too, Yasmin, I thought they did too. I thought they bought a house too. You think he bought her a house? Yeah, so especially if he out buying her a house, that ain't work. Slim Thug is a stalker, you need to go somewhere. Like, why is Slim? I want Megan Thee Stallion to get a restraining order against Slim Thug.
Huh. Hell! For what? He didn't do nothing. Why would you want to see this man get locked up for what? Get the police involved, get a restraining order, and then she gonna sit here and say, no, they did not buy no damn house. At best, they was written a short-term lease, a month-to-month lease at best. Y'all need to stop. You know they didn't buy no house.
Clay is a wealthy man. There's levels to these things. Him, a brother like Clay, getting a little temporary beach house or something for his current love fling comes along with the territory. Those are the perks of being up there. It's nothing. You know what? You get a little Martha Vineyards, you know what I'm saying? A little Cape Cod, get your little Bentley, keep there. Let's have a good summer. That's it. It ain't that deep like us hard working class folks where that would be extreme. This ain't that. Stop trying to put 2 on 10 with this brother Clay. They hating on him.
I would love for her too, because he been speaking on her way too much. So let's get into this one. I gotta turn it on.
We can stop that. We ain't starting that today. I hate to see that. I'm not never rooting for that. But that's why, I can't be in that situation, because if you get in a situation like that, look what happens when it don't work out. How many times have I told you? How many times have I came on here and say that because I don't want to get married because well, how many days every day I tell y'all what they gonna do? How many days you see me saying this, right? So that's why I just don't never sign up. You got me? So now you understand where I be coming from when I say what I say, right? Now you get it, right? Okay, cool. Yeah, but I hate to see that though. No, I'm good. I'm a sugar baby. Acts of service is my love language. It's been working, so you know what I'm saying? I've been said that, right? That's what I'm trying to tell you. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I don't even be able to be myself. Like you want to do this, you man? No,
I don't even know what he's talking about. Y'all, what is he even talking about? Yeah, he said he's talking like he was an option, knowing he was not ever an option. So we know 100% Slim Thug's issue is that he literally was never an option. And we know this because Slim Thug has expressed multiple times how much he would like to date Megan. You ain't high enough for her, though. And you likely don't have enough money for her. And I see no problem with the way Megan moves. The only problem I see with the way Megan moves is making her relationship public. She shouldn't have ever made it public. Clay didn't need a song. Slim Thug was
hell. Once again, another contradiction. She should not have made it public, but now you said Lotto should be public. You just condemned Lotto for not being public, and she hiding. Which one is true? All right, should they not be public or be public? And then she getting on Slim Thug. We done heard about your baby daddy, Synthetic. You flew across the country for a man with 5-6 kids, and you would melt at Slim Thug. The problem is you hate men so much, though. Let me take that back. I don't think she's into men anymore.
Yeah, she probably into Kuda Kata and cats. You see that cat she got behind her? The Godfather's prophecy reigns supremes. Bad dog and her cat and perish alone. That goes 10 times over for Synthetic G, sweet Jesus. Pure hate, but do you see? It's nonstop. All they try to do is dangle Kuda Kata in your face. Oh, Slim Thug, he just mad because he can't get Megan's Kuda Kata. Debatable, but who gives a rat's patootie? It's Slim Thug, we know he ain't out here hurting. He out here doing what he do. He wild wonky, brother, but he ain't having a hard time. It is what it is. But like you said, they hate men. They ain't got nothing good to say. And that's a shame. Like it would do y'all some good to find it in y'all heart to say something positive or slightly pleasant about a man. Is it possible? Think about it. This got to be a sickness at this point. If as a woman, you find it impossible to say something positive about a man and then shut up, you might need to go ahead and see a shrink or something.
Wasn't even an option for Megan. So everything that Slim Thug says, as far as I'm concerned, everything that he say is just out of sheer jealousy. They went from, yeah, they did. They were calling Clay a simp because he was doing nice things. And this is why I tell y'all, this is how bandits create this dysfunctional culture that they seem to thrive in. This is how they do it. This is exactly how they do it. They shun good men who treat women with respect, and they call the ones who don't, they call them simps. And Clay probably saw that. And Clay was probably like, okay, well, I don't want to be no simp no more, so let me start cheating on her. Let me put her in a rotation, and then I can maybe I can humble her, and these dumb bandits who look like his daddy won't be calling him a simp no more.
You a lie, and the truth ain't in you.
This is crazy. Now Clay's a good man. He was just a degenerate bandit. But now, 5 minutes later, he's a good man. He was getting shamed by us degenerate bandits. Clay was actually a good man, according to her. She goes back and forth, depending on what point she's trying to ring home. Yeah, Clay, y'all tried to call him a simp because he was a good man. You just said he was a degenerate bandit.
Y'all gotta start utilizing AI better. Because god dang, she just got points. Synthetic G sit up there with standalone points, and she does not care that they all seem to contradict one another. She like point A through G. And she needed by AI. These are my points. Can you make sure that they don't contradict one another? AI just go malfunction. Like, I can't do that. There's just hoopla. It's hurt hyena rhetoric. That's why she ain't even trying to make any dots connect. Just point. The fact that point A completely nullifies point C. So, gynocracy.
Because y'all know Clay got a black man the other day. So he's gonna try to relate there anyway. He's gonna try to relate with black men anyway. And the way that they can relate to black men is by disrespecting, demeaning, and trying to humble a woman that a lot of black men don't like. So really, as far as I'm concerned, if somebody was to say that he targeted her, I would believe that too. I would believe it. I would absolutely believe it. Because I think his goal, I just think it was to, I think the goal was just to shelter her. But I want to move on to some more because a lot of people saying stuff. Look at what Dusty Duvall had to say. Play smart, bag Meg to get more hoes. Then when you tired of Meg, just cheat so she can break up with you. Very well played. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it.
Hell! First of all, this is coming from Little Duval, who is a comedian. He's trying to make us laugh. This didn't come from damn Martin Luther King or Malcolm X. Didn't tweet this. So we gotta stop. We gotta take the context for what it is. Like, you ain't about to say, look what Little Duval said. That's why all y'all ain't ish, because a comedian made a joke online.
It's a comedian named Lil Duval. Like, considering the source is not a thing anymore. That used to be a golden rule. When someone spoke, we used to say, consider the source. Mr. X says that often, just not in that way. You got to be careful who you pedestalize. Consider the sources of the information. Lil Duval talking about relationships and stuff. Consider the source. Boyce Watkins talking about relationships. Consider the source, respectfully.
Here's what I don't understand. I don't understand what more black men got to do. Because now I need a sidebar. I need to understand what more do black men have to do before black women see the writing on the wall. Because there's a lot of delusion going on here. There's a lot of delusion going on here because every single day and every opportunity that black men get, they are showing their hostility, disdain, and hatred for black women. From the ones that y'all call high value economically, the celebrities, the podcasters, everyone. Every time they get an opportunity, they show how much you hate them. But you know what was very, very telling to me? There was a podcast there was a panel I was watching on TikTok. I don't know whose panel it is, so don't ask me, please, because I really don't remember. But I was on the panel. I was watching it. And they were talking about, I think they were asking what's good about a man or something like that. And a bandit came up and said, it don't even matter because we still getting chosen. The bandit sit there and said, however they are, does not matter because they are still being chosen.
Well.
And they are still being chosen.
Okay.
They are. And so when they come out and they get so bold that they feel like no matter what they do, y'all gonna choose them anyway. And that's where they at with it. You say a serious question. Why don't men just break up with women? They want because number one, they're cowardly. And number two, they prefer to sabotage the relationship so she can break up with them so later they can blame her. Yeah, they are very bold and brazen, not just on TikTok, on everything they get on. Every single thing that they get on. Every single thing that they get on. It don't matter the social media site.
This is coming from her. Bold and brazen? That will be you. This woman, she projects and deflects, and like I said, she's been up here long enough, so the message is pretty streamlined. It ain't gonna change. It's like a damn Twinkie. Twinkie's been the same forever. All right, if you ate a Twinkie 20 years ago, you go eat one right now. It's gonna bring back the same memories.
That's a terrifying thought, man. Shout out to the movie Zombieland. supposedly daggone Twinkies will survive a nuclear and zombie apocalypse. I don't want to hear that in regards to Synthetic G. She got to go at some point. That's where my optimism come from. I'm gonna listen here. I got reason to believe I'm gonna live to be an old man, and I'm gonna have the pleasure of watching some of these evil folks pass on naturally or unnaturally or supernaturally. One way or another, they getting the heck up out of this realm. I got to see it. So I ain't gonna I want to compare it to no Twinkie. Twinkie is supposed to be eternal. I like this. She quiet. Stop. Just be quiet. Don't say nothing.
She might not know she muted because she that goofy.
What do you mean they love being the victim? That's what it's going to take. What's it going to take for Black women to stay far away from them? This is the question I want to know. What's it going to take for Black women to stay far away from these bums and bandits? This is just depressing at this point. It really is, especially when I start getting to the other videos. Because there's more of them. I won't listen to a word more that Slim Thug have to say. But, you know, there is a lot of dog piling on Megan, and this is what I don't get, because you have a group of people here, Black people, who are constantly talking about how they're God's chosen, who are constantly trying to put themselves above certain groups of people, especially when it's Black men. Black men like to run this mantra that because they lost to white men, that they're somehow better men. They're not. They have the same pathology. Worse when it comes to the people in their community, because what we see is white men primarily directing whatever vitriol they have towards non-Black people. Black men do it in their community. And there's a high level of delusion here, because despite the fact that these dusty, raggedy ass, hundreds of years subjugated, on their knees sucking dick, no matter how much they make these silly memes. Let me find this meme. But this is why.
This is wicked. She just bounces from point to point, you know, hundreds of years, subjugated, this and that. Like we all wasn't together. But like she said, y'all ninjas was weak.
To keep talking about sucking meat, what's wrong with her? Gotta go for the jugular of a man. When all else fails, attack a man's masculinity. And here we are. We are in the age of masculinity being under attack by everybody. It's a whole agenda, and it sucks, and it hurts, and it's painful that our melanated sisters are on. Some of them, let me speak clearly, some of them that agree with Synthetic G's, they're on the forefront of this madness. It's to the point now where the hurt and bitter modern sisters are comparing modern men because of their bad experiences. They're comparing modern melanated men to being up under Jim Crow law, up under white supremacy. Do y'all not understand what was done to us in those times? Here we are. Don't nobody care about history and how does the saying go? If you forget or don't know your history, you are bound to repeat it. Keep talking like this. Keep it up. I ain't got no tears to cry for y'all when it comes. Keep it up.
I mean, because this is egregious. And she come up here. I see y'all in the chat. That bang is stiff as hell.
Not the banging. The banging. Oh. No, not the banging. The banging. Oh. Fuck no, not the bang, bitch. That shit ain't it, bitch. That shit is ugly as the fuck. Take it out, bitch. I don't like the front of shit. Don't like the front of shit. Take it out. That bang ain't it, bitch.
He tripping, Mr. X. You can't tell her that bang ain't hitting. It's got some shape to it. It's stiff. It's stiff to the mother sucker, but it's contour. I see your Synthetic G. It's doing something. It's there.
Man, listen here.
Lady, you couldn't get a three-legged dog with the mange to stay with you. Okay? So no, ain't nobody that desperate. No, I know a guy in prison got 1,000 years wouldn't touch that woman. Okay? So no.
Biblical, poetic. My man, Mr. Will said no.
Say they're not no different at all than white supremacists. They're the only, well, look, there is a difference. There's a difference in skin tone. There's a difference in social positioning. There's the difference in resource level, where they're basically a broke, resourceless white supremacist who has absolutely no social standing. None.
Sweet Jesus.
None at all. But these bandits taking every opportunity they get to disrespect Black women, because this is not just about Megan. This is an issue that they have with Black women, period. Megan is just representing a certain type of...
Look at that damn cat. I can't stop looking at it. Somebody call Peter. I feel bad for that cat for real, or any animals or anybody else in this damn house around this woman. I feel bad for the oxygen in that room that got to go through her body.
Listen here, when folks get lonely, they do wild things, you know. Allegedly, allegations, you know, synthetic. After she does streaming, she go ahead and sprinkle catnip on her cooter catter, and she let her cat scratching at it.
None at all. But these bandits taking every opportunity they get to disrespect Black women, because this is not just about Megan. This is an issue that they have with Black women, period. Megan is just representing a certain type of Black woman, the one they hate the most.
That's unfortunate.
Look at this. I want y'all to look at this and tell me how this is any different than the propaganda that white supremacists put out.
Well, you talking about propaganda.
How is this any different?
It's an accurate illustration.
This person said this has to be the most effed up ish I've ever seen. We are our own worst enemies. Then this person came saying, like, this is truly disgusting. Seriously, why can't a woman have pansexual partners just like a man? The double standard is wild. And then to depict it like this is awful. Mind you, again, you don't need to fear white supremacists when these are the men in your community. And I dare I dare you to come crawl from under your bandit ass rock and come trolling in the chat box. I dare you to. But look at it. I think as long as the same energy is kept when your boy hoes out, it's fine to be critical of hookup culture. But they're not. They're not, though. Instead, they're out here making memes like this. I can make a meme too, though. And I should make one, but I'm going to show you some other people make memes. So this is one that somebody else made, and I think this is more accurate, and this should probably be being spread more. Because really, this is all Black men do, except they should have took this dude off of here. They should have removed Clay and put a white man.
God, what's wrong with y'all?
This is Black men lining up to suck dick.
What?
Oh, Jesus. Yeah. There's a war going on outside. No man is safe. No woman safe. I hope y'all understand. These are the ringleaders. When we talk about marching orders, they come from the top down, and she up at the top. So it's unfortunate.
The image with Megan, that was an accurate depiction of her dating life. It was accurate. And it's not like she's some wholesome, happy homemaker type woman where that was inappropriate. She's the queen of WAP. She's a man eater, real hot girl-ish. What the heck? But then you're going to make the brother Clay and make an illustration that ain't got nothing to do with his life. Matter of fact, it's heinous, and I wish the brother was in position to sue. Y'all got to stop that madness. The attack on masculinity is foul. That's who she was dating. She always popping her butt and popping her WAP. So why was that so disgusting? She the queen of WAP. Y'all crazy as heck.
This is what we should be making violent. Because this is really how they are. This is a white man. This is a line of black men, and I guess some other different races of men lining up to suck some dick. As far as I'm concerned, all of the men should be black. All of the men should be black. Because I notice why is there only 1, 2, maybe 3, 4 black men here? There should be far more than just 4 black men here. Because really, this is what black men do. They sit around, they suck dick, they cater and pander to other men, they cower away from other men. And then they somehow want you to believe that they're the biggest threat. The biggest threat for what? The biggest threat for what? Because last I checked, you nothing ass bitches was still getting knees on your neck. You are still getting knees on your neck. Now, I don't know where this woman get the audacity. I really don't, but she pissing me off.
I don't give a fuck what you think, bitch. Your thoughts ain't my thoughts.
Here we go, talking out both sides of their neck again. Y'all was the first ones out in the street. Black Lives Matter, no justice, no peace. When the brother George Floyd passed away, got deleted. Now she talk about y'all the ones got knees on y'all necks. Then just what y'all gonna do? It's like, it's amazing.
It's amazingly terrible for folks to come up here on the internet. I guess shout out to free speech. Where does this conversation lead anybody that she is choosing to have as a grown adult woman? She got to leave that alone. Like, where's the conversation going? Is this giving her some kind of happiness? This is clout chasing. This is Synthetic G is guilty of rage, bait, clout chasing, no substance, no nothing. There's nothing to take from this. You cannot take what she does, put it in front of any group of people, say, write down what you learned from this. And they be able to write down anything they can apply to their life and get the desired outcome. That's what I would say.
Well, listen, there might be a handful of people that do. And when they do, they need to be 302 checked into the nut house. If you say, hey, y'all like this? And the 2 or 3 people that say, hey, you're going to know they're going to have about 8 kids by 8 men, evil women. That sound good to me.
I'm here for tests and standardized tests like that. That'll be a test in SBC. I'm sorry, in the Cart Before the Horse Insane Asylum. Come on into this room. Watch this video. Let me know how you think about it. I'm going to be sitting there holding my little hammer and chisel. Do you qualify for this free lobotomy or no?
I don't know where she getting this on. Listen, lady, it is not Megan Thee Stallion's job to clean up no rumors that she did not start. And so this lady thinks it's reasonable for Megan to be in an emotional crisis, but you think Megan's job is to come out here and defend your raggedy ass because you can't do it yourself? She's the woman that the internet accused of being the side chick to Megan. Mind you, Megan didn't put this rumor out. Like, Megan don't have to come clear up a rumor for you. What are you talking about? Let's watch it, because she's out of her damn mind. Like, this is not Megan's job to do for you.
Me and Clay do know each other because we both play professional basketball. I would have considered him a friend. I do not know Meg Thee Stallion at all. You know, today, I'm still the only person that has denied this entire situation of my involvement and claim that this is 100% false. And the fact that I'm still the only one that is defending my name, I have no idea how to process that. And that's the last thing that I'm like struggling to process, is that there's this massive outcry for protecting Black women, and nobody has mentioned Lexi Brown's name in any of those conversations.
This is amazing. I said it earlier about her streams are terrible. The women are simply there because they hate men. It's amazing that she can get a couple hundred, however many people in the room to watch this, and you can't even hear it. This is what she offers to the audience as she's sitting there playing on her phone. Can't nobody hear nothing. The production is awful. And then we got to take it and serve it to our audience. We apologize. Y'all know this ain't the standard. This is some bull-ish.
It's the hyena standard. The women that are watching this and in agreeance, these my aunties and them, bitter, broke down, gouted up, ain't had a man in a month of Sundays. I get it. Misery loves company. And she is inviting all misery over, y'all. It's a damn misery sleepover. Scissor and dying timbers all night long. I get it. I don't agree with it, But I understand the sick logic. But that's why we keep saying, FUBAR, enjoy the flames, folks. Enjoy the flames.
Man. And Project Leroy says, to synthetic rat hair, go get your life together, Hope.
Straight to the point.
I wouldn't have minded if either one of them came out and said it, because at the end of the day, they're the ones that are in the relationship. They're the ones that are dealing with this, and they're the ones who are communicating with each other. So one of them, if not both of them, know that it was not me. It could come from one of their teams. It could come from somewhere. The truth is over there somewhere. And I was expecting it to reveal itself from that side of it, the side that actually has the issue. Because again, I have no idea what is going on. I have no involvement. I've had no communication at all whatsoever during their relationship. So for them to just allow me to get dragged, for a lot of people to allow me to get dragged through the mud for
y'all see what I'm talking about?
4 days now, knowing 100% what was being said was false, that surely somebody would step in and say, no, this is a lie. Please point your fingers somewhere else. And by the time the game was over, it had not happened. And, I said, you know what? I'll give it a little bit more time. Surely somebody that knows the truth, and that is almost everybody involved, knows that I was not involved in this situation at all, would surely step in and say something. And it didn't happen. I was getting threats on my life. And
prioritize this woman over what she's going through. Excuse me, ma'am. Megan is the one that just got betrayed. Megan is the one who just got cheated on and now who is being dragged by all of Black Dusty YouTube, including her. What should be happening is you should be getting Megan's back. You should not be sitting up here saying, oh, Megan and Clay didn't come out and clear up these rumors and I'm getting death threats. How is she supposed to know what you're getting? Like, how is Megan supposed to know that this chick is, like, Megan's not your social media manager? It's like, girl, Megan ain't your social media manager. You think Megan over here like, oh, geez, I wonder if the alleged side chick is getting death threats. Well, let me go out there and make sure she don't get dragged. You're a dumbass bitch. And a dumbass, insensitive ass bitch. This is a woman who obviously going through a lot.
Cool. This is crazy. Coming from a grown woman like you that's going through a lot, you're going to come after this young lady, that's the Lexi Brown woman. We showed her DM, but the Lexi Brown woman said she did not sleep with Clay. So it's a lot of hearsay. Clay never came out and said he slept with her. We can speculate, but why would you come out and say that about her and she called her a what?
She called her a B word.
Oh my God. For what? This woman is much more upstanding than a Meg Thee Stallion.
How is Meg the standard? No, not the standard. How is Meg an exceptional individual in the eyes of gynocratic culture, but a Lexi Brown who just come up and say, hey, I'm not involved. And this ain't wrong. You know why she got called the B word? Because she come across kind of feminine in this instance. She said, I wish somebody would clear my name. I ain't got nothing to do with none of this. But I'm getting drugged. And I guess she been getting deletion threats. What you mean, man? No, because Miss X, she's supposed to come up here loud and proud, beating her chest. Don't y'all talk about me. But since she came up here soft, acting like a woman, and don't know her background, don't know much about her, that's why she a dumb B word. That's what she called her. You a dumb B. The guy is crashing on himself.
Yeah, she don't even know this woman from a can of paint. So I look it up. This Lexi Brown woman is 31 years old. I believe Megan is 30. Clay is 35, I believe. Cynthia in her damn 40s, old enough probably to be her mom. Like you said, this woman, Lexi Brown, her dad was in the NBA as well. So she another one of these legacy kids. And I don't know why you coming at her like that.
Hey, she senses a little bit of femininity on her. That gets you consumed in the gynocratic horde like the Walking Dead. You got to fit in. Otherwise, they're going to attack you. It don't matter what you look like. You can be a woman, but you got to walk like a zombie. Talk and act like a daggone zombie.
You didn't just get cheated on, lied to, betrayed, and then publicly dragged. Like, I'm sure Megan don't know you from a can of paint. She don't know who's sending you threats. She didn't put the rumor out, so what are you talking about? Why is this Megan's job to clean up when you can just go clean it up yourself? If people are sending you death threats, then report them to the terrorist unit of the FBI. That's what you do. Or you call your local police and you ask them, how can you make a police report on terrorism? You do not go.
Hell! She was just sitting up here talking about protect all black women, but she ain't gonna protect this black woman on the screen. Y'all know why? Because the threats are coming from other black women. That's why. That's why she's not defending her. She's not defending her because it's the Megan fans that are threatening this woman and talking ish about her. It's not men. So she like, I can't go against the sisterhood. To hell with you, you dumb B. Huh.
Hate, vitriol, extreme bias. No points to make to try to help anybody. That's what, the artists need to start asking characters like Synthetic G and the Queen and the and the Dyke Maker. Like, what is your desired outcome? Y'all know what we about. We about these babies. Save the kids. We let it be known loud and proud of it. What is your mission statement, Synthetic G? What's your desired outcome? It need to be a real thing before I start listening to folks. It irks my soul that she actually has a following talking like this. I know of her, but the more you listen, it's like, man, I understand why she got kicked off of YouTube the first time. Waiting on the second time.
To a black woman who is already grieving, who is already hurting, who is already going through a whole bunch, and then make it her business to get some people to back off of you. Yeah, I know what you're saying. Asian, like, listen, you said other black woman, you starting to not like black women. Certain types of black women ain't likable in no way, shape, or form. Certain types of them just are not likable. In no way, shape, or form. And I want to know why this woman thinks that it's Megan's job to come out and get people to stop harassing her. You ain't doing nothing about all these dusty bandits. Bandits are attacking Megan, but she's supposed to stop and say, oh, let me prioritize this girl over myself. Let me just go ahead and get her back. Dumb bitch, did you not notice Megan needs somebody to get her back? Like, what are you doing? Megan's getting dragged by every dusty on the internet, celebrity or otherwise, and this woman wants her to prioritize her feelings. Oh, I'm getting, like, I wasn't even dragging this lady, and now I want to go drag her. Because it's like, how dare you? How dare you think that this woman needs to prioritize you over, she's suffering. Like, why they seem to think or don't care? I'm trying to figure out why God's chosen people are acting like this black woman is not a human. Why are God's chosen people lacking empathy? Why are God's chosen people lacking kindness? Why are God's chosen...
Hell! It's coming from a woman that said delete all boy, babe, or whatever. We talk about lacking empathy and kindness. You are a demon. What are you talking about, man? This don't even make sense.
Again, she don't care that it doesn't make sense. As long as what she is currently talking about, is serving out that feel-good serum or some copium. She don't care. It ain't got to. It's getting hard to listen to. My brain is going numb. She just hate, pure hate. Why should the stallion be worried about her? Show some sympathy. She telling Megan not to show no sympathy, but want folks to show sympathy for Meg. Their champion. Shout out to Don Jeter. They thought they had when we acknowledge what this is about. The hyena culture thought they had a sacrificial lamb, and it didn't work out. Now they mad. They're like, we need another prey. I'm sorry, we need another man.
When people running around on the internet telling this girl that she deserved to be cheated on just because she living her life. Yeah, Maxine, I don't think they can't see her as a person. They can't see her as a person. Like they act like Megan don't have feelings.
She made
and you would think every single black woman in the community who has been led on, lied to, future faked, breadcrumbs, and then betrayed, because it ain't just Megan's story, I would think y'all will be sympathizing with her, not talking about a damn song. As if she wouldn't have got cheated on if the song didn't exist. So if she didn't go get featured on WAP, the song, well, then maybe she wouldn't have got cheated on. Mind you, everybody getting cheated on. Married women getting cheated on, virgins getting cheated on, everybody's getting cheated on except the women who ain't in relationships. They're not getting cheated on. That's it. Because ain't no man there to cheat.
Wait, huh? Stop. You want to go down this rabbit hole. Everybody getting cheated on. Married women, virgins. She said the only people ain't getting cheated on are the single women. You know why? Because the single women are sleeping with the men that are married and in relationships. It's the single women that are causing all the chaos. Don't you get it? So yeah, who they cheating with? Miss G? Who they cheating with? The single women.
She acting like she's so perplexed as to why folks are acting or carrying on as if Meg Thee Stallion isn't human. They can't think she's human. Why they treat her like this? How can the masses treat this woman like she's human when she has been objectifying herself for her whole daggone career? Y'all are wild as heck. You are your art. You are your craft. It is what the heck it is. You can't come up here talking about WAP, man, need a real hot girl-ish, and folks supposed to think you some type of, wholesome scholar. Shout out to Sukiyana from last night's show. She objectified herself, and now that folks are treating her like an object, it's a problem. Noted.
But it's completely disgusting that the tone-deaf group of black people who are always talking about, oh, we're God-chosen people. Oh, God's going to come save us. Oh, we're different than the white supremacists. No, there's the white supremacists over there. Look at what you do to your own people, though. Like, look at what you do to your own people. And the fact that you think you have a God, but your God doesn't see your blatant hypocrisy is an issue. Because you're not a godly person if you're attacking a person when they're already hurting. She's already hurting. Like, do y'all just want her to die? She already said she got anxiety, depression. What would y'all like for her to do? Go find a cliff and jump off of it? Like, I want to know what they want her to do. In the comment section, screaming, free Tory, free a man who shot a black woman, but y'all are God's people, though. But free the man who shot a black woman and could have killed her. Would y'all have been happier if Tory just shot and the bullet landed in her stomach or her chest somewhere? Would that have made y'all, if the bullet would have finished the job, would that have made y'all happy? Because it's giving, if it's a black woman, oh, that's fine.
Oh.
I remember when I lost my mind. I'm just about to lose my mind.
Makes no sense. When there's evidence to say he didn't do anything. Actually, the woman did it, allegedly. So you just speaking on your feelings. Granted, he's been convicted or whatever, and he's trying to get out, and they might let him out. They're trying to delete the man and silence him inside of prison. Y'all don't even understand what's going on, but y'all trying to make Megan out to be some freaking violent. I don't know.
It's not it. Allegedly, the brother Tory Lanez took the charge like an idiot because he didn't want the one sister to get locked up who actually did the pew-pewing because she was pregnant or had a kid or something. That's the latest news to come out about that. Allegations. And like you said, now he in prison and he done got shanked up fighting for his life. He's still healing. They tried to delete him in there. Y'all, wow. Begin. She's talking about sympathy, empathy, compassion. That brother in jail, he probably shouldn't be in there, but since he decided to go along with the rules of the gynocracy and trying to protect honor that was never there in the first place, it's unfortunate for that brother. Most unfortunate, but man, this is triggering, man. This woman, she got it. She got a skill. She not a rage bait.
And then the black women are despicable because they're going by black man's playback. Because as a black woman, you ain't gonna tell me that your dumb ass, A, don't listen to WAP, B, don't listen to Megan Thee Stallion, and C, haven't been cheated on yourself. So for the male worshiping bitches, I want y'all to raise your hand and tell me which one of y'all never got cheated on. I want to know which one of y'all never got cheated on. And then I want y'all to tell me what is it that a woman can do to not get cheated on. Because it seems like nothing. They said it's written in their DNA sequences. Ain't nothing stopping that. But instead, there's a group of black people who want to just dog pile on one woman like it's okay, and it's not. It's not. And they keep doing it. They keep doing it, and ain't nobody checking these raggedy bandits who want to get into these bandit groups and dog pile on one woman. This girl done lost both of her parents. Her brother got shot. Now she got to deal with the clay. Like, what more? What, y'all want this lady to just die? Like, it makes no sense. This is deviltry. This is not godliness. This is sick, disgusting, depraved deviltry, and they keep doing it. They keep doing it. Every time there's a black woman, something happened to her, here comes these demonic bandits who are God's chosen, knowing they suck more. Listen, black men got no reason to call nobody a 304. Don't act like your mouth wasn't the Grand Central Station when you was on that dumbass plantation. Don't act like it wasn't. Even when you got off the plantation, I guarantee you black men done suck more white dick than the average black woman. Guarantee you it. Guarantee you it.
You a lie, and the truth ain't in you.
Oh my God.
You're a liar.
That's a lie.
The woman you feel in you is the devil. Why? The devil is the spirit of a lie.
Yes.
Huh? You're a liar.
The devil is the spirit of a lie. I mean, these are our melanated sisters. We can't even call her that. This is a tether coonish type woman up here. Y'all was giving gok on the plantation. And why do she keep doing this? She keep going back to plantation slavery. All this stuff. Oh my God. Like Mr. Walker said, don't let her trigger y'all. Woo-saw a minute. And it is what it is. It's a special place for her, man.
Man, I'm struggling, Mr. X. She gotta go to your soul. Yes, some of our enslaved ancestors, some of them endured what was called buck breaking. It's a known thing, it's documented. There were buck breaking farms. She is so freaking hurt that she dares taunt it. She like, look what y'all been through. While y'all was out here going through ungodly atrocities, so were our melanated sisters. Who in the hell pokes fun at chattel slavery and your ancestors probably came from it or not? Shout out to Project Leroy, Sister Ebony Dean, you a tether. You see that? Who pokes fun at our struggle to that extent?
And well, let's talk about it. Shout out to rest in peace to the Godfather with the interview with Vivica Fox. We are at the point in time in history where black men and black women are our own separate entities, according to them. We don't believe that, and we don't operate like that. But she's making it seem like that was y'all experience. We laughing at y'all. She's separating black women like we didn't have it so bad. We all had to struggle, people. Like, quit trying to separate ourselves. This war is getting crazy. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, see, I feel you. You don't know because it's like, can it be this bad? I'm that goofy. I'm one to say, how bad can it get? Well, life and reality and the dating, mating, and rage baiting market said, hold my Casamigos, Ninja. I'm going to show you how bad it can get. No holds bar. We poking fun at everything. Her poking fun at that is the equivalent to the small hats poking fun, at sea camps and stuff like that, Auschwitz and things like that. It makes no sense unless she can't relate to melanated folks. Looks like we got a grade A USDA tether up here. Someone that ain't of us, but just here to throw ish in our system. Now, this would be the definition of a freaking tether.
They have. And it pisses me off because in the community, we let black men do anything. They get to be violent. They get to be promiscuous. They get to be predators. They get to shoot up schools. They get to toe tag babies. They get to toe tag women. They get to cheat, lie, pretend, do whatever they want to.
You a lie, and the truth ain't in
You a
you.
liar.
That's a lie.
The woman you feel in you is the devil. Why? The devil is the spirit of a lie.
Yes.
Huh? You a liar.
This is crazy. Black men pew-pewing up schools, according to her. Putting these jackets on us for real. We got enough struggles and enough fight in 2026. All right, we taking on all the struggles and the fights for men and women. All right, the good women, not you. But don't put that jacket on us because that ain't something we doing.
It's already happening. I'm gonna make a prediction up here. Sisters like this, the hurt ones, the scorned ones, the ones that shall fall to the wayside, gonna come a point. They are either going to fade out of existence quietly, or at some point, their loud and proud, boisterous cries of hate is going to turn into cries of pain and agony, begging for sympathy from the guys and the men that are looking to prosecute up here. That is how karma works. I'm telling you what I know. This don't work out well. I keep telling sisters like this, get yourself in order. You suffer the worst from the fallout of this gender war, not men. And even the men that do suffer, nobody cares. It is you that will be pitiful and pathetic on the side of the road. KS talked about it. We are relaying that message. Y'all need to get it together. I'm telling y'all, I told y'all during last night's show, over 1.2 million homes are in foreclosure. That ain't stable homes. If you ask me, and the data will show, that's most likely all of our melanated cis, overzealous melanated women thinking they could do this on their own. Single people out here trying to acquire big old homes in Texas and Atlanta. Our sisters, that's what's happening. Y'all about to be outside because y'all own devices, y'all own ego. This don't end well for y'all, but keep it up if you dare.
Not produced though, because they ain't doing nothing positive for the community. Can't name nothing positive that they do with the community at all. Just nothing. Nothing. They do nothing to benefit anybody in the community. Nothing at all. But they get worshipped. They're super spreaders of disease that's living down low lives in various different states. But Megan is the problem. And bandits, the connoisseurs of disrespectful music. But you want to talk about, she talked about how many niggas she sleep with, and don't you talk about how many bitches you stick your dick in? Ain't that your badge of honor? But you mad when a woman gets up and she says, you know what? I recognize how doggish these men are. I'm going to treat them the same way. Because that's really why they hate her.
You a lie, and the truth ain't in
It's
you.
just lie after lie. I mean, I talked about this before. I debunked the whole the super spreader stuff. No, we had this conversation. It takes one man can ruin the whole village of Kudakatas. And that's what we know to be a fact. We know that there is a small percentage of men, the select men, that are sleeping with the most desirable women, whether you in Houston, Atlanta, Texas, New York, wherever. So y'all need to stop sleeping with the same men. We know there's during the pandemic, they were saying 30% of men wasn't even hunching. All right. We know there's men that's married, and we know that there's zesty men. So there's only a small percentage of men that y'all like to hunch. All right. So y'all giving this stuff to yourselves when it's 50 women sleeping with the same man. That's y'all fault.
They don't even understand their own nature, Mr. X. That has been taking place since the beginning of time. It's always been that imbalance where a woman wants the champion, and the regular guy, the guys down in the village, the potters, the masons, the blacksmiths, they gotta look up and get some coup de grace, man. But yes, the general of the army, the elite politicians, the king, they get what they want. And some wicked kingdoms, they used to have something that was called what was it called? King would get the first rights. First rights, meaning if any of his subjects got married, he got first rights to the woman. Yeah.
Man. And shout out to a man come through with the super sticker.
Appreciate you.
And then come back with the 10 ball. Says this is an FBA woman who promotes deletion of black men. Yeah, says this is nonsense of blaming non-US black tethers is lack of accountability. You think non-US blacks care about Megan and Clay?
No, not at all.
So there you go. Yeah. I mean, listen, we don't identify with her. And well, here's the thing. You are not, we talked about this before again. You ain't a tether just because you ain't FBA. It's not either or. It's a behavior in your actions. So if you identify with her behaviors and actions, that's on you.
That part. Eggs couldn't have said it better myself. Appreciate you, Amon. Amen.
Really why they hate her is because she has no problem doing to them what they do to women every day. I don't know who's being pick me. If you seeing pick me on Megan, you don't know what a pick me is. You said when that girl showed up, and if she at work and she can't even contain her emotions at work, that means she is crushed. That means she's so hurt that she can't even contain it when she wants to. And then y'all did the same thing when she got shot. This lady couldn't even heal. She couldn't even heal because here comes God's chosen people running up talking about free Tory, or I wish he would have shot and killed her. And she deserved it. Just disgusting, demonic, and sad. Black people are not God's chosen. And if you are any God's chosen, you are God's chosen as an example of how not to conduct yourself. Black men went through literally hundreds of years on a plantation and still walked off of their hating black women. And learned not one damn lesson. But how many black women?
You a lie, and the truth ain't in you.
It's just lies. This that color purple madness. We left off the plantation and we were married at over 80% rate. We were building black communities across the country. We were together. What do you mean we left off the plantation and they was just hating? They don't like us. They was Seeley and Mr. No, that was fake. I don't know how we got here in 2026, but I promise you it wasn't always like this. But thanks to women like you, evil, misandrous, feminist women, y'all are the collapse. So the question all night has been, are black women safer with the system than with black men? She said the system. We beg to differ.
Stop. I just pulled up a list of black communities that rose up after slavery. I just kept scrolling. Yeah, Rosewood and Black Wall Street, those are some grand examples, but there were many, many more, damn near countless, dozens. Stop that madness. We are here now, if you ask me, because men in general have made the world more too convenient. We talked about this. Men, our job is to work ourselves out of a job. And it appears that we are doing that on a grand scale. Today, the modern woman states and cries, she don't need a man. Your job is done. They done with us. We done built this infrastructure and everything. Now they want to discard us. Men, we acknowledge that we don't want to live on earth without no woman. What the heck would we be here for? But to the scorned woman, says the heck with y'all ninjas. We'll scissor timbers and drink wine all night. Not.
And shout out to KW Don says, Sinji is washed up. All she can do is lead as many B-dubs off the cliff while picking their pockets right before they fall off.
Yep.
And not just her, the Kundras, the Cheyenne Bryants. It's the work of the devil.
And it's trying to go unchecked, but we checking it, KW Don.
I mean, man, because ain't no way you can come up here with this message that helps nobody. Like if we ever came up here, there's no way we can do this and not feel like we are serving what's best for the children, the young boys and girls. So it's what's best for everybody. It ain't no selfish agendas.
And what she's doing is not an act. I have to say it's impossible to have that much hate up here on the internet and then turn that camera off and then be somebody halfway decent. This is her at her core. That's the scary part.
and kept their dumb asses alive on that plantation. But they treason his ass off and decided to start raging against black women because they never gave that kind of smoke to white men. I'm still waiting for it. I'm waiting for black men to go make these memes about white men, but you won't. Because you might not bust a grape in a fruit fight with a white man, but he sure will knock your dumb ass down to the ground and put his foot on your neck and tell you you should have complied with your dumb big ass. That's what they will do. But you sitting up battling Megan's body count and weave, and you think somebody take you seriously? They don't. Don't nobody listen. I will never defend a black man. I don't care how deplorable he getting treated. I don't care. Don't bring me no stories about no black man, because I'm going to troll the hell out of them. Let one black man turn up dead and watch how I troll the hell out of y'all. Watch how I throw a celebration party. Watch how I talk about that's definitely what he got and how it needs to happen to more black men because they lazy, non-productive, degenerate anyway. But if somebody come out and say that, your dumb asses are going to be crying all over the internet for months at a time.
This is crazy as hell.
Hell is hot. Ain't no water there. Oh, hell is hot. Ain't no water there. No ice, no tea, no lemonade, no Coke, no Sprite, no Gatorade. Oh, hell is hot. Ain't no water there. Hell is hot. Ain't no water there. No ice, no tea, no lemonade, no Coke, no Sprite, no Gatorade. Hell is hot.
Yeah. That was, how is she back on YouTube? Y'all need to do something about that. If y'all in the chat, because that's evil. How can they keep this on the platform? YouTube don't give a damn. For as many people as they go after, they leave these people up here. Even that woman that was doing, that white girl that was doing the blackface a few months ago, they never removed her. She's still monetized. YouTube on some bull jive, man.
I'm waiting on the second go around. How do you get away with that? I ain't got to say allegedly. She said, I don't care how bad a black man is mistreated. You could tell me a black man was deleted, I will troll him. Regardless of any circumstance. She gets joy. The bitter, salty tears of black men are sweet to her taste buds. Plain and simple. How do you get away with that? That is hate speech. To some degree, it must be. There should not be any room for that. Shout out to freedom of speech, but even white man states that some things you can't say and just there be no effect. There's fighting words, hate speech, inciting madness and rage. I've been raised like a mother sucker. Oh my goodness. We got love for you, brothers. Men, as KS said, present the world with your absolute best self. Take on the stress and the pain becoming your best self, and you ain't got to ever deal with any kind of behavior or attitude like this. It won't even come across your radar. It won't qualify for your life. So that's the only way you can combat this. Oh my God.
And shout out to Squeegee. He says that Joe White dude who was with Ashley Janae was just given his passport back and the green light to come back to America. If that's safer to synthetic G, then it is what it is.
It is. She likes that. She said, no harm, no foul. She did it to herself. That's the wildest heck.
Shout out to Brother Devon. He says, if I see the white man put hands and put so synthetic, I won't get involved, but I will ask, hey, synthetic, you need help? He says, and I will videotape it and put it on World Star. Well, send it to us first.
Yeah, please and thank you. Tell her to comply. No, you got to help her out. Say comply. Comply.
Say stop resisting. Stop resisting.
Yeah. Yeah, go help them. Before you pull out your taser. Taser.
Months at a time, they will be crying and whining on the internet because somebody told the truth about them. They ain't gonna dispute it though. They gonna just whine, cry, run around on the internet and say weird ass shit to people. Don't nobody got time for it. I'm tired of these raggedy ass bandits. I'm tired of their worshipers. I'm tired of both of them. We know Klay Thompson ain't black, but he's the son of a bandit. He has the same pathology. The same pathology. Klay Thompson is a biracial man with a black daddy who acts like a black man. Because that's who raising him. His black ass daddy. And when you have a black man who does not value blackness, his offspring doesn't value it either. You see the bullshit name they made of Meg with Klay standing in the back with flowers as if he was like they're retarded. Like I'm telling y'all, I'm done with these raggedy bandits. I am. I'm done with them. I'm done with them. And I wish they would come on. I wish you would come over here with a problem. I wish you would. His dad is also a...
We wish you would come over here, Senji. Synthetic, come hit the link. Yeah, she always tell people come over so she can dominate the conversation, emasculate you, mute your mic, and disrespect you. No, come over here if you want to really have a conversation. I see how she operate. All right, she bring Jay Prince and them up and just castrate folks. I know. Don't do it. Don't click that link, gentlemen.
Please don't. You hit the nail on the head. That's who she trying to conjure up, JP. This is the not so funny side of JP, because JP go over there and he be making her points. God dang it. See? And she right off that. The complex, deal of JP for president. It can be funny at times with his buffoonery, but he go over there, he start talking, and she just whip out razor blades and lemon juice, and she have a field day. Yeah, I hate that for us. JP, stay from over there, Ninja.
Man, so yeah, pull up anytime, Synthetic. You got an open invitation.
100. Yeah, you can email us. We can have a talk all you want.
Money. And shout out to brother Am, come back with the 10 ball. Says, apologies, brothers. Says, I thought tether meant foreign versus U.S. blacks, which is a misconception right now. He says, but I agree with your definition. It is mindset. Gavin X reminds me of my older cousin back home, Luxor, Abdullah, the egregious.
Abdullah the egregious. Gavin X is Gavin X, the El Crocodilia.
And listen, what you're saying, yes, that the whole thing with tether, we talked about it many times. We got to quit doing coveralls. Like when we first got introduced to it, it was a mindset, behavior, disrespecting us. We rock with that. But just to say simply because you ain't born here, I don't believe to cover it all like that. Even with stuff like the manosphere and rib, a lot of people are just, everything's a coverall anymore. And people act like they don't know, how to separate things.
Because context is critical, but no one really uses context anymore. Got to use context to get rid of all these coveralls. There's levels to all of this. Appreciate you. Amen. Amen.
Yeah! Well, here we go. I'm going to let her land this plane, man.
Athletes are notorious cheaters. Athletes are notorious cheaters because women don't value themselves or other women. Because Klay Thompson shouldn't be able to get another woman, and that includes Megan too. That includes Megan. Did she know he was a serial? Honestly, I didn't know who Klay was before Megan. I'm gonna go out there and say that. I didn't even know who he was. I didn't even know who he was until Megan. So I wouldn't have known about his cheating history. So maybe I ain't gonna assume Megan did. Maybe Megan didn't either. Maybe she didn't know either. I just know these bandits do this all the time. They do it all the time. And I'm just tired of them doing it. I'm so tired of them doing it. I'm beyond tired of them doing it because they just do it too much. Always. And then they try to make it be about respectability politics. Show me any black man that's ever defended a black woman, because I'm sure there's zero examples.
Lies.
Show me one black man who actually defended a black woman.
Outrageous.
You a lie, and the truth ain't in you.
Which is amazing. All right. We married men. We defend our wives and family every day, but I'm sure you'll say that don't count with Move the Goal Line. And y'all done heard Mr. Walker tell his story up here where he stepped in, tried to defend a woman, and she kept mouthing off. So we got many examples over the years. So even to this day, our content alone is trying to protect y'all and save y'all from y'all damn selves. You're welcome.
Yes, you're very much welcome. I have been naive enough to risk my life and freedom for strange melanated sisters I don't know, simply because they share my reflection. I got love for my sisters on that level. Yes, always will. I'm not hurt nor damaged. I have the capacity to love my sisters, but she don't have the capacity to love her brother. That's a shame. Yeah, I'll never forget that instance, Mr. X. I stepped in and got my whole other family to worry about. And I done came up here and made another grown man shut up and honor my sister, and she would not, man. And I took my goofy ass back to my family, and I was like, yeah, I did all I could do. We do protect y'all. But shout out to whoever said it first. We cannot protect who we cannot correct. And y'all are above reproach and correction. So fend for your daggone self.
Yeah, he's not that attractive. Yo, the fact that they keep calling him the PBS logo takes me out. Like, it literally takes me out. Let's see if I can find it. If I can find the Klay Thompson PBS logo, because it's like literally sending me. It's literally sending me. Let me show y'all.
She loves the agony. Look at her.
I got it. Look, like, I'm done with the whole entire internet. I got to show y'all this though. Now we're gonna show a little bit. When I saw this, I'm telling y'all, this took me smooth out. This took me smooth out when they did this, because I didn't wait.
And she tried to say Klay looked like the PBS logo. All she do is crack jokes. Look at her. She was up here actually smiling and laughing. That gave her joy. Look at her. Look, she gonna start giggling. This is an evil, misandrous woman. Look, she like, I've never seen her. That, like you said, that damn wooden bang, that bang is made out of mahogany. What the hell? Get out my face, man. You muted.
She got that Pinocchio bang. I want to be some real hair. That's wild. I tried to give you some credit with your little shape, but golly, she done got some daggone Gorilla Glue up and through that thing. It ain't shifted, moved, flexed a bit. If it move, it's gonna crack. And speaking of cracking, man, that daggone thick makeup, when she cracked that smile, I thought her face was gonna start cracking like old China. Golly. That's what it takes to get a smile out of a synthetic G. Pain and misery. This is the type of woman that sit there and see bad news on the daily news and just be smiling. You know, a man was hurt at a factory today and lost his limb. She'd be like,
yeah, this is Satan. His daughter, this is Lilith, man.
Lilith, she lives. Where all my biblical folks at, huh? Y'all be denying the existence of Lilith. She is here, right here.
I'm done with the whole entire internet. I got to show y'all this though. Now we're gonna show a little bit, because ain't no way. Look, when I saw this, I'm telling y'all, this took me smooth out. This took me smooth out when they did this, because I didn't wait. Because I didn't wait. He actually do. He does. He does.
He got about as much money as
and that's really just
that?
What it is. that really. He looked like the PBS logo.
This woman come up here talking about a man's nose. Look at her snars. He looked like the PBS. You look like Toucan Sam. Now where we at? I don't know why she does this. She comes up here and cracks jokes on people. You don't want to stop that. This is what, like, we try to keep it a little mature, but we can go either route. I don't know why she like doing that. She's been doing it all night, just ad hominems, You zesty, you have meat in your mouth, talking about people's looks. Look at this woman.
I said it earlier. Yes, I agree, Miss X. You know how we rock. But when you started, well, mind finishing, you open the door for this immature madness. And again, you up here with all this mouth looking like a big stone Easter Island figure. And you got the nerve to be saying something. You desperate, lonely. The imagery alone is wicked. Got this cat in the background, your only companion. Like, come on, sister. It's downright freaking pathetic. Got your little blue sippy cup. Got your pink sippy cup, the same color as your rose. It all matched. She got her bob, her rose, and her cup. It came as a kit, a threefer.
Man, and as a great man once said,
you tell a bitch, I hate a female who act cuter than what she is. Listen to me and listen to me good. Bitch, act your face. Yeah, exactly. Act your face. Act your face. These hoes need to act their face, bro. Hey, man. These hoes gotta act their face around here. That's what they look like. I mean, like they be ugly hell and have 5-star attitude.
Who you talking about, Bo?
Shout out to Unc.
Act your face. Not act. Act. Act your face. I likes that.
So here we are. We are at the center of the decenter men movement. You got these women out here talking about they don't need a man. Let me show y'all what it looks like to not need a man.
Yeah.
I don't need no man. If y'all don't stop playing, y'all need a man for damn near everything. Y'all can barely think without us, respectfully. Come on now.
Come on. It's the divine balance of things. That's the way it's supposed to be. God made us to be interdependent. If any creature is standalone, it's the male from which the woman came from. You sisters are not meant to stand alone, and us men, we respect that and acknowledge it, but the modern hyena can't. Y'all see that image? That was catastrophe. Standing on the chair that fell off. That's what we love, y'all, but that's so real. So real. Y'all need men to calm y'all down, give y'all balance, help filter through your thoughts. Again, it's a beautiful balance. We're not saying it to act like sisters are less than. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing, but y'all can't acknowledge it. Too much hurt. That's why y'all falling out of chairs, get balled up.
Man. And KW come back. The synthetic is criticizing looks when no one knows what she really looks like without her hair hat and that cake batter makeup. F out of here.
We got to find out. Shout out to all these cyber attacks. I need somebody to get into her camera so he can catch her with all that makeup. It'll look like Tales from the Crypt, my baby.
Man, she'll look like damn Shock G. Rest in peace to Shock G. Do the Humpty Hump. Hey, do the Humpty Hump. Like, come on, man.
They call me Humpty.
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka!
So for that, we're going to put this heifer in the pit.
Yes, once again, pit dweller.
Madness.
Fuck is you talking about?
This is Sparta!
You got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, know when to hide. You gotta count your blessings. You're sitting at the table. You hear me? Ooh, child, things will get brighter.
Sisters, we come over to Cynthia G's of the world. Sisters that do have some hope that can change. Please, please, please get rid of the hurt and pain because it's going to affect your whole life, and do all that you got to do. It is mission critical to regain some femininity. It works. I recall when I was at the fire academy becoming a firefighter, there was a couple sisters there, and becoming a firefighter, an interior firefighter one, it's pretty physically demanding deal, man. It's pretty masculine, if you will. But even in that situation, those white women that was there, they were still feminine. You know, they would go through the task, but they still maintain that feminine nature. They didn't act all too proud to let somebody carry something for them. Just trying to give you some outlook. You can still be strong. You know, you can still, you know, be able to handle yourself and still be feminine. It comes that brutish mentality that comes from within. That's your mentality. That's that hurt. Find the source of the hurt, deal with it, and get a better outcome. Or become a pathetic, wild, evil, hateful, demonic individual like Demonic G.
That part. So we appreciate all y'all coming through tonight. Shout out to SBC Nation. Make sure y'all go join the Patreon. Also, check out last night's show over at Single by Choices if you missed it. Shout out to Queen Suki up there pregnant. And we'll be back up here tomorrow for Truth Over Lies.
Yes, sir. More madness coming down the pike. Truth Over Lies tomorrow. Should have been another banger per usual. We appreciate y'all coming through like y'all always do. Salute to Single by Choice, Cart Before the Horse, Truth Over Lies Nation, always coming through, supporting your channel, supporting your interests, supporting your beautiful Black media, putting up with my hoarse voice. I'm going to get me some honey and mullein leaf. Hopefully I'll be better for tomorrow. Make sure you jive chickens. Hit the like button on the way out. Make sure you are indeed subscribed to all Tree channels and join the Patreon and become a member. Y'all know the vibes, please, and a thank you.
So hit the like button on the way out, and we will see y'all tomorrow night. Until then, I am Gavin X.
I am Mr. Walker.
And we are Cart Before the Horse Production.
A good evening. Maybe.
Yeah, the crown stay heavy. We don't fall. Ay. Truth over lies. Yeah, the story been told. Listen, two married men from the trenches. Still standing. Still building. Trying to show you it's another way. This ain't hate, this is game. Hit that like button goes, don't play with it. Subscribe, go, yeah, stay with it. Cash app lit if you rockin' with the flow. Super chats on, yeah, support the show. If you SBC Nation, then you already know. Regal Rumble, yeah, we shaking up the game, let's go. Regal Rumble, Cart Before the Horse. Now we running the show.